YouTube, what's good? It's your favorite Gemini, Cash the Gemini.
You
So,
motherfucker.
what? I was like, what's happening?
Hey! You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone. Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Yeah, you heard my guy Casual. Do it again, huh? Do it again.
Oh man, I thought something went wrong again. But I'm sorry I'm late today. But oof, like the microphone or the camera wasn't coming up, so I was like,
That happened to me too.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Yeah, same thing happened to me. My camera wasn't showing.
I was like, okay, I guess today's the day. But how's it going, man? How's everyone doing this fine Tuesday?
Good.
Doing good.
Doing all right. The inmates will run the asylum tonight, I guess.
Brent is out of control.
That's funny. But yeah, man, right before the show, I was like, oh, I got everything ready. Like way early this morning, I was like, I'm gonna go for a walk, get my get my sweat on, get a couple of drinks in, and then of course, like right before the show starts, like everything goes wrong.
Typical.
So I like getting ready like an hour before, but it's whatever. We're here now, so. What's up, Cash? How's your day going?
It's fine, man. I'm like slanted because like the boom arm is laying down. Like I moved everything around, so like I'm literally on like one of those like eating trays, so it's like leaning halfway. Just for today, guys. Just for today.
Your TV dinner tray.
Yeah. Someone's gonna call you out, so it's a good thing that you brought it up. People are
You
pretty funny.
just watch them like this.
Yeah.
No, I called Steve out the other day. What was it that Saturday afternoon chat you were on with Cash?
Yeah, like this new camera doesn't have a good stand, so I was like playing around with it, and of course, Brenton had to call me.
You were sideways. So.
Hey Eddie, I guess someone likes me, huh? I'm kidding.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
Nah. Brenton, how's it going?
It's going good. Glad to be here. I've been looking forward to this. This is like the highlight of Tuesdays. I
know, right? It's like Cash says, Tuesdays are the best days. How's it go, Cash?
I mean, there's tacos too, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Taco Tuesday.
Well, I didn't know if we were doing this tonight or not. We're all just waiting there, chatting away.
That's what she said.
No updates.
That's funny. Brenton, so I heard you're going to open up your own YouTube and do all this by yourself. I'm kidding.
I think you heard wrong.
He has a channel already. It's Gem Mint Collectible.
Oh,
savage.
It's your boy Gem Mint.
Just start borrowing everybody's intros, right? See how long that lasts.
Hey, that's funny. John, man, how's everything going?
What's going on? Good, man. Hot as heck over here today.
Same here, man. It doesn't stop.
I left the house to get a coffee. I'm like, nope. Crawl right back into my hole. Other than that, everything's good. How you guys doing? How was your day? Your day was good?
Yeah, man. It's just like you said. Like I went outside. Like Eddie here in the East Coast, it's like humid. So you step outside, it's like literally like someone has a dryer in your face and under your armpits and then in your asshole or whatever. Like just everywhere. Man.
Not quite.
Well,
nothing like a little swamp, but
yes,
get you going.
But John, thanks for joining, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Pudgy, how's it going?
Excellent, sir. I'm looking forward to Brenton's new channel where he steals everybody's intros because what's up, Polystoners has been trademarked, and I will sue.
I don't see a little C by it.
You might speak to my attorney.
Make it a subpoena.
He'll hit you with his big C.
Jesus.
Oh wow,
God. All right.
That's what he calls it.
Yeah. His big trademark.
And Eddie, how are you?
I'm pretty good, man. Just I was worried. I was like, because one time I joined backstage and I didn't see anything like on the screen, and it had started, and there was nothing going on. So I was like, right now when I joined, I was like, are they streaming already, or like what's going on already? But I guess it was happening to everybody.
Yeah, you're good. And I wanted to save this guy. I know he's been waiting in the background for like a good minute, and he's getting impatient, it looks like. And
Oh wow.
let me bring this mofo in really quick. What's
Oh!
up?
Wow. Wow.
Let's do it.
What's going on,
What's going
fellas?
on? What's going on?
How's it going?
mofo?
Well, we've surpassed the quota. I can officially leave.
Oh! Fuck. Come on.
Oh man.
What's going
Oh,
on,
man.
folks?
What's up?
We're good. Good. All good.
I asked Rashid to join, and he made it, man. Thanks for joining, man.
No doubt, man. I like y'all show, man.
Thanks, man. It's like a little copy of DCX, but trying to get there.
I really like the episode where I saw John going real passionate. And Pudgy was like the calm one, and he was. I was like, wow, this is funny, man.
We're good.
It'll probably happen again tonight, so you're good.
I agree with him though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Pudgy has a lot of
Everyone's
experience dealing with diffusing situations, so he's used
Yes.
to irate people.
Yes. Gotta keep the low tone. Keep the low tone. Usually.
Well, man. Well, thanks for joining, Rashid. And let's see. Let's start out with something good today. Today's Nathan's birthday, so I think he said he turned like 22 or 23 or something. But, like,
Yeah, something
happy
like
birthday. All the way. You guys know Nathan, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to say happy birthday to Nathan. He joins the show when he can, and big birthday for him. So hopefully he's celebrating. I think he bought a statue or something, but
No.
Oh, nice.
Get out.
nah. But happy birthday, Nathan. And one topic I guess someone brought this up was again, why do the same character again? So I think Rashid, this was your question, right? Like,
Yeah.
you want to go into a little bit more into this? Like, what do you mean by that?
They do the same characters, like the Boba Fett and the Carbonite, compared to companies like XM and Prime One. It's the same characters. It's like, because I've been in the game since 2003, dealing with, and when Sideshow first came out, of course, they was the only company that was producing, like, they was coming out with original stuff. Like, a lot of people don't understand, Sideshow even made a statue of Man Thing. I don't know if too many people know about Man Thing, but those are the characters that people would never think Sideshow would make. Now it's became more about, it's all just about money. F the fans. We don't care about, and XM is already coming out with Mr. Sinister.
Mm-hmm.
That character should have been made already, So, and they just came out with, now they're coming out with another Boba Fett on the Carbonite,
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's the same characters. Next year it's going to be Darth Maul and Darth Vader again. And Boba Fett again. Same characters over and over.
I think the easy answer would be like they sell, right? Like everyone would say, like they sell or whatever. Or
I mean, they sell, but and you know what it is also, when Sideshow first started, their the edition size wasn't as big as they are. Now I know you have like things change and you have a lot of more collectors, but it seemed like they made it where, it's like nobody. I mean, not that I'm a flipper, but they made it where they've been watching eBay and they're like, we're gonna stop people from making any type of money. Like Doom on Throne was going for like what, $2,000? I mean, 2 to 20, over $2,000 and stuff like that. And different statues were going for a lot of money. So I guess they made it where instead of them going to eBay being able to flip, we're gonna create it where they're gonna come to us because the people gonna want a new statue anyway. So why buy it new? Why buy it used when they can just buy it new from Sideshow? and stuff.
Yeah. Kind of like what you're saying. The frenzy now used to be the chase of the piece in the secondary market, and now they're saying, no, we're going to be the frenzy. The PO is going to be the new
Exactly.
frenzy.
Right.
Yeah.
You remember how they used to hunt, and it was, once a piece was sold out, everybody was either running to pre-order it, and you would watch it actually sell out on Sideshow site. But now it's like in the hunt, the hunt, that's what made the hobby fun, you know. But
We call those the good old days.
right. And if you notice anybody who has like old Star Wars, like mythos and stuff like that, when they came out with the mythos, it was a whole different vibe. Like they made Darth Malgus, and now whoever's running Sideshow, or maybe it's Disney, but they won't make another Malgus again. They won't make another Shock T or Darth Talon again. If you notice, they haven't made. They keep repeating Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Boba Fett, but nobody's making the Shock T anymore. Nobody.
That may be a licensing issue.
But because it's a video game. But I mean, that's why we go to different companies. That's why I had to go to XM to get Darth Revenant Mallet, because Sasha wasn't going to make it. That's why we got to refer to. I don't know how many custom Star Wars pieces now. Yeah. Back in the days, I never had custom pieces like the way I did. I had to get a custom Mr. Sinister and Goblin Queen because nobody would make them. The only company I think that was really making these characters was Bowen at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Bowen was the one that Bowen would make, whether it be a little bust or something, they would make these characters that were straight from the comic book.
Yes.
Sideshow won't make Inhumans. Not saying that they big with the people, but Sideshow won't make Inhumans. Sideshow don't have any future plans of making Mr. Sinister.
Right.
What I can see, Sideshow didn't even make Omega Red.
I think part of the problem is it's a business problem, and it's throughout all kind of creative outlets. Like I say the same thing you're saying now about movies. Like they won't go, and the same thing with comic books. They won't come out and invest themselves into a new character. Instead, they'll take a character, change it up, change his ethnicity, change his origin, but they won't back a creator to make a new creation and put it out there. Those people got to leave the corporate comic book scene and make their own books. And in the movies, it's the same thing.
That's different when it comes to comic books, Pudgy, though. Because that's the creators, because they don't want to create something new that Marvel or DC owns. They want to be able to have all property ownership.
No, that's definitely part of it. With movies, they won't invest into a property and try and create something new. Instead, it's Lethal Weapon 5. It's tons of remakes and remakes and prequels instead of investing into creating something new. And I think the statue game is kind of the same way.
I think Sideshow's going to have to change their ways, though, because I think this is going to end up biting them in the butt. Because when's the last time, in my opinion, you've seen a statue sell? Right? They put out these statues, 7,500 edition size, 5,000 edition size, and they literally just sit on the website until they
sell out.
And until they get a massive reduction in price. Then people start pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
But I think that I personally just don't think it's going to last.
Well, that's
Didn't
their own
Captain
fault,
America
though, right?
sell out? Did Captain America sell out?
I
Which
think
one
they're
was
playing games with the
new
Captain America.
wave.
That's the Sideshow games.
It went in
waves.
another stock. Yeah, the wave thing.
That batch may have sold, but there's another batch coming. So
Yeah.
Just like
I think they should wait.
They made the Boba Fett, the Mandalorian Boba Fett, the one with the wear and tear armor with the armor the paint peeled off.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's only like what, 1,500, 1,300
15, I think.
size.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised about that, So I figured it was gonna be like 3,000.
Yeah. Well, look at Moff Gideon, 700. You could still pick him up.
Right. And I actually saw that piece up front, and it's not as bad as people was making it seem. The light up feature. I know the portrait's not spot on, but I mean, like, it seemed like they put more emphasis on that piece by making the lightsaber light up,
Yeah.
and everything. Where they should have been making, like, how many times they put like Kylo Ren, Why did Kylo Ren come out with why didn't he have a light feature?
Yeah.
He should have.
Mhm.
You know? So
Yeah.
I'm like
So you
that
think
with
they should wait?
Ahsoka. I would have liked Ahsoka to have the light up feature. I think that would have been a day one.
right.
They should buffer it with like good 4 or 5 years before they revisit that character, because they keep doing it to themselves. Where Wolverine's in stock,
Stop Norman.
and then they're already up for another Wolverine for PO. They can't sell the one they have, but they keep bringing out the new.
And I think
So-
Ashoka is going to be the next character that they're going to keep remaking. She's
With the
become
show and
more-
everything.
Yeah, they're going to keep remaking her because look how many Ashokas they got. They have the animated one that they got for how many? What's it this size? 6,000.
Yeah, something like that.
6,000.
Nuts.
Then you got the Rosario Dawson.
The diorama.
Right.
Yeah.
Ashoka has become a popular character. Because a lot of people went back and watched the Clone Wars, and everybody likes her now. So now they're making art prints of whatever. So next year, I guarantee you, they're gonna keep making the Ashokas also.
I don't know.
What do you think, Eddie?
I think they make what sells. I don't think people like that, but I think they make what sells. Like he said with the Moff Gideon, Cara Dune, they're low ESs, they're side characters. They took a chance. Those aren't gonna sell. So in a way, you're shooting yourself in the foot there. Now they didn't make them good, which is why they didn't sell. But that's not what they're gonna. They're not gonna
That's
take that
exactly
into
it.
account. But those side characters, they're not. Unfortunately, they don't sell the way Wolverines and Jokers and Superman do. I think people just don't like that answer. Like,
Yeah.
I am in the camp of like, I don't like it either, but I understand as a company why they do it. They just want to make money. Like, I don't believe these companies care that much about filling out a line. Maybe with certain things they do, but also like they're not going to do it if there's no popularity there. The old school comics aren't as popular now as they were back then.
True.
So they're not going to make Inhumans until there's a movie. They're not going to make these characters until there's something on screen to give precedence why they need them.
Give it
And
that push.
so all of the guys who've been collecting for like 10 plus years, they have all the cool shit from back in the day. They want new shit, but they're only catering to the new people that are just starting, that want all this new stuff. That's what sucks. But that's kind of like just the reality of it, I guess.
But you know what? When you say that, like look at Galactus. Galactus hasn't been into nothing, but a lot of people still want Galactus.
Yeah.
People want like
Silver
I
Surfer.
understand because like back then, there was some characters that wasn't even that most famous. Man-Thing wasn't a really famous character like that. He was known, but Sideshow still took a chance and made him, and Man-Thing was going for a lot of money on the secondary market.
They didn't get that money, though. So for them, the secondary market doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
And who knows how it sold when it was in stock, or like, I don't know all that info from back then, but also Galactus was rumored to be the next Thanos in the movies, so that's when they put out Galactus.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it all has to do with movies now, with popularity like that.
I think they should try to cater to both ends, though. No one's saying to go to completely redo your entire business, but maybe have a line with different characters. Continue the way you're going, but introduce at least some change.
I do
I
like what
hate that
Knight
business
does.
model.
Yeah.
Go.
Knight says some companies give us the off characters, but no one buys them. Because Ed is right. Without a movie, people don't know why these characters or who these characters are.
People have to do their homework.
They
That's the
don't.
problem.
I would say read this thing called a book. Like there's these things called books. A lot of them
It's
have
on
pictures.
TikTok. It's not on TikTok. I don't want
That's
it.
kryptonite, man. Books.
I know it's probably that's why that's probably part of it in this day and age is like reading isn't as big a thing anymore.
It's not.
You know, everyone is doing other things. You know, kids don't read as much. You know, they'd rather spend it on YouTube watching someone else play a game that they have.
Yeah.
If you have kids, you probably know
Yes.
that that's how they
Yes.
act.
And
Yes.
I think they do put out like some off-brand characters or like some side characters, and people don't. It's not enough. Like they do every once in a while, they'll sprinkle them out. Like they did Taskmaster. Like there was not a Taskmaster. They did Nightcrawler.
Yeah, but that's
finally.
movie
They're
related,
starting-
right? Taskmaster
probably, yeah,
blew
'cause
up
of
because of
Black
Black Widow. That's the only
Yeah, but
reason that
Taskmaster
probably
was the
came out.
comic version they did.
No,
the movie
yeah, but
version.
it still ties to
Yeah.
now people know who the character is. But they did Nightcrawler. Like, I think that they do. I think it's just we have this thing now where we want as many as possible right away. You know what I mean? So like, I think they try to sprinkle them out. That maybe they should sprinkle them out more. But I think that we don't give them credit when they do put those things out.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a Sideshow statue yet in recent years where I'm like, wow, I need to pick that up. Day one. It's
I
been
don't know,
years.
man. Like, you know, Tone, he has like the whole line of Quarter of the Dead. And
Yeah.
I've got to look at a lot of those lately. And the Quarter of the Dead line is amazing. Like the detail and the colors and everything. I don't know the characters, I don't know the story or whatever,
Mhm.
but they stand out, man. I can't believe it's Sideshow when I see them, you know? Like
That's
every
and
time
that's
I-
their line, right? That's their license.
Yeah.
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 I feel
So
like
when
that's
they-
such a small niche, though. Like, you're
Yeah.
not-
It definitely is.
and you probably have artistic freedom to do what you want with that. You know, you don't have to deal with like
Yeah.
licensors to be like, oh no, you can't have that on the statue, or it needs to be this way.
I'm
Yeah.
honestly surprised that they're doing Clone Wars stuff for like, I know it's not statues, it's figures. Well, I guess the Yoda is a statue. I'm surprised they're doing that stuff because I feel like Disney is trying to go away from all this that before them, and they're trying to go towards all the new stuff that's coming. That's why they went hard on Mando. They went hard on sequel trilogy. Like, so I'm surprised to see they're doing that stuff. But as far as Star Wars, I don't think we'll ever get like those old school comic characters, like, just because they're trying to go away from that, you know?
Yeah.
Just because
yeah.
they got
and you
knocked
could-
to the legends, like non-continuity now, unless
Yeah.
like an Old Republic movie or something comes out or show,
Yeah.
right? That's
Well, but you know what? When it comes to the Star Wars, right? Like I'm looking over here. They came out with the Tauntauns. You know,
Yeah.
those were unique pieces that they came out with. I bought two of them. The speeder bike, the big one the first one they came out with.
Yeah.
That's when they took like, and when I was thinking about it, because I bought the XM White Knight bike, and that's when Sideshow used to take chances. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you think about the speeder bike, the size of that speeder bike, you know, that's when Sideshow was really taking chances, and they was really coming out with different stuff. Like,
Well, they were building themselves too.
huh?
They were building themselves at that time as well.
Yeah. And they came out with, look at the Star Wars bus that they used to come out with. It wasn't the same Darth Vader bus. They made Boss. They made a size Ventress.
Yeah.
You know, it's different bus. They came out with Emperor Palpatine. You know, they made the Avatar bus. I had.
Yeah.
they made
Natiri.
Natiri, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They took chances with that, and
Even the legendary scale Natiri was nice.
right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look how many other, and like I understand y'all saying about licenses and stuff like that, but I mean, there's so many other characters that they could be using. Everything, you know, I know they go with just what, you know, the movie and everything else, but like even with, all right, let's say Batman, they didn't even come out. They never made a penguin. Prime One just came out with a penguin now. They didn't do Two-Face. They didn't do Riddler. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I feel like it's a waste of those licenses, right? Because you have so many characters and you're stuck on like 5. You know, you're kind of wasting what you're paying for at that point.
And I know it would never happen, but I said the other day, give up the license.
That would never happen.
That would never. I know, but can you imagine? Let another company take hold of that license, because they're not gonna. They're gonna let the higher end companies take reign. They're just gonna sit back, make the more affordable piece, the safe piece, and that's what they're gonna do. Let go of the license. Try it.
Well, how many statues do you think they make per year? Like 6? Would you say somewhere around there? 8? You know, what if they just did 2 common characters and then the rest were something new? So you knew you had stuff that was going to sell and then took a chance on some of the others and just keep rotating that way so you're not doing the same thing every year.
That could work. I don't know. Like for me, like the Mythos line is like an awesome line, and like it's a different like perspective on the character. Like, what if they did a different scale for these like off characters? I know it wouldn't match with like everyone's quarter scale stuff behind them, but like let's say they did a 5th scale and it was like Riddler, Two-Face, and all those characters.
I don't think people would like that very much.
They don't think so.
No, I think they're going to stick to quarter scale.
Yeah.
But even with the Mythos line, they took a chance. They like when they made Lamrock, that became one of the most wanted ones that's out there on the secondary market. But they were supposed to make General Grievous before he became cybernetic. They were supposed to go different characters, and they never did it.
They didn't. Yeah. Even the Mythos they're producing today, I don't think hold up to that same standard of the ones they were doing back in the day.
Right.
Ooh, Conan, yeah.
Yeah. How about a comic-based bloody version, Conan the Barbarian?
I think there was just a change in the ownership of Conan, but I can't remember. I forgot if it was Marvel that lost it or.
I think Marvel lost it. That's why.
Right, Marvel lost it recently.
Yeah, because they got it and they had it for maybe 4 years from Dark Horse. But I think I heard something that they were losing it now.
Right. Yeah, I'm not clear, but I know there was something in the works.
I don't know.
It's I think a lot of times too. Somebody, I think it was Norman in the chat, brought up a point that Sideshow's making a decent living right now, actually being a distributor.
Yeah.
More so, and so their focus on coming out with releases might actually be something more like it's almost like a statue subscription model. You know, like iTunes and everybody else wants to get you on that $9.99 a month forever. So it's almost like the statue subscription thing is come out with a Wolverine, a Batman, and an Iron Man in a cycle, and we know those will sell and those will keep the money dripping in. But it's almost like it's not their major focus to come up with something new in that artistic front with a new character.
That's a great point, actually.
Yeah, but
Well, do you think?
Good.
Go ahead.
If you're gonna come out with a Wolverine, especially a brown Wolverine, come out with a good one. This is another thing I got with Sideshow. This is what I give XM. Not to sound like an XM fanboy, but if you know that render looks crazy, the pose looks off, and people are complaining, go back to the drawing board. Right. I like Mike Canal. I don't care if you did a badass Sabretooth, fix that Wolverine. Don't tell us if you pay me, this is what you're getting.
Well, isn't it true that a Sideshow, I think, is maybe at this point the only company that I don't ever see renders of their stuff. You just see reveals. So they kind of have taken away the opportunity for us as a community to chime in.
Yeah.
And even address that part. They're like, here it is.
Yeah, they don't ask community opinion really when it comes to
the last time they did it was the Psylocke. That's the last time they did that. And then they went and sold the Psylocke as extras. And that sold out quick. But my point is like that Wolverine, and when I see people reviewing it.
You're talking about this one?
It's the one. It's the give me a hug.
You're like he's getting up in the morning out of bed.
Everybody that knows Wolverine fighting Sabretooth, Wolverine don't fight like that.
No.
Knock it off. Wolverine charges, and when you got claws, you don't pull back. That's the only time he was like that when he was tied to that X tree.
Maybe the sculptors don't read the books either.
Nah.
We were joking about not reading. So they got a character and they come up with their concept of him in action, but maybe they're not really knowledgeable on how he fights, how he does stuff.
You may be right. Maybe they get tired of doing the same character because, like Martin Cannelli, whether this is second or third Wolverine he's had to do in a row, maybe he's tired of doing Wolverine. I'm sure that wears on them a little bit. He's like, oh, I don't care. I'm just going to change my pose slightly, and that's it.
For somebody who's creative to be told to do the same thing again, I could see that being.
How come they haven't done Moon Knight? Why don't Mark
that was surprising actually.
I think he would be badass if he did a Moon Knight. If he would do a Moon Knight, let him do Moon Knight, because I didn't finish watching the show, but Moon Knight's a known character. All right, and he has a comic book out. He has a TV show. Why did they get, instead of Martin Cannelli doing a Wolverine, give me a badass Moon Knight, and don't give me a print to go with a Hot Toys figure.
Right.
Moon Knight that I want to show me with him with a blade, bloody blade, like how Martin Cannelli would do a Wolverine. But give me a Moon Knight. Don't give me
and give him a leaping pose, so that would work for Moon Knight. He's leaping off a building or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cash, man, you've been quiet. What are your thoughts?
Nah, man. I'm just listening to y'all. Listening to y'all bash, man. I'm gonna say it like this. So y'all know Sideshow Con is going on right now, right? I said Sideshow Con is going on right now. So I'm on one of their day things. At the end of the day, they reveal Alex to do with the beard. For those of you guys who don't watch it or who don't know, whatever. Alex is pretty cool. Goes on there, he's doing this thing, tells a joke. There's a female on there named Missy. Shout out to Missy Basheen, Amy. Gotta salute Amy and Paul. He's explaining what Sideshow Con is, and he stops himself because he knows. And he says to her, he's like, tell the people what Sideshow Con is. And she takes a pause, like, oh shit, I'm on the spot. I gotta come up with something quick to say what Sideshow Con is.
It's like a job interview.
I don't want to tell the truth.
Exactly. So she's like, well, and he goes into it's more of a distributor. It's this and this and this, giving a breakdown of Sideshow, not the Sideshow Con. So what that says is, even as an employee, it's a hard sell to people. So it's definitely marketing the new collector. So somebody who's been collecting down for 2 years, now is that tide where I see that they're not giving you what Rashid is talking about. I see that they're not giving you what John is talking about. But as somebody new, let's just say 6 months ago or that first year, oh man, what you're talking about, dude? We Scarlet Witch is coming, Taskmaster's coming, Silver Surfer's coming. But then you start seeing, wait, okay, another Wolverine is coming. Okay, that same pose. Okay, so now Martin Cannelli and Daniel Bell are basically swapping back and forth. You do Logan or you do a Carnage and I'll do a Venom. So it's almost like there's no continuity into what's really being done. Lines are dead. They don't care about lines. I've been asking for like you do Hell's Kitchen, but you don't finish Hell's Kitchen. They're not going to give you all the X-Men. You guys, if you want to Mr. Sinister, go to XM. If you guys want to finish lines, you have got to realize you're going to have to combine Sideshow, Tweeterhead, XM, or whatever you're doing. If it's Predator, take your ass to Prime One. If you want all the X-Men, hey, you're going to have Sideshow and XM. Otherwise, you're not getting it. There's no feedback. If you type in stuff on their live chats, they don't even pay attention. There's no feedback, and I'm not trying to bash them, but it really is kind of makes you wonder where you want to spend your money at. But for me, if the piece looks good, I get it and I'll move on. I'm like in and out. It's like Batman, when Commissioner Gordon turns his back, you gotta just be out. I already got my piece, I'm out, man.
But what do you do? What do you do when you put the piece together and it doesn't peg in right?
For Sideshow?
Yeah, for Sideshow.
Hey, I just call them back. I call them and I'll pick them up. If it's Sideshow directly, they gonna hook me up. If you go with the distributor, you might be in trouble.
You're in trouble, yeah.
Yep.
So does that make you not want to collect Sideshow as like someone that's been collecting for a while? Does it kind of like, why do I even bother with Sideshow at this point unless they show me something new that they haven't done recently?
That's a good question.
Well, I'm gonna say that once the blue Sideshow does come through, like when they made the Rancor, I had to get that. So I said I was surprised that. And I'm surprised that they made their Rancor, and they made I got the big one. So
you got the big one, okay.
Yeah, pause, but I had to get the big one. You know what I'm saying? And I was surprised Sideshow made that. So once in the blue, they surprised me. But for the most part, my storage unit is packed because of XM, not Sideshow, like how it used to be. Everything back in the days used to be Sideshow. When they first came out with Gambit, you know, they was killing it, you know, because for a while I didn't my thing is X-Men. But because I wasn't getting the statue that I wanted, and Sideshow to me at that time was making crappy X-Men sculpts. I'm not years ago when they made the pajamas and everything. You know, I just couldn't add those pieces. I couldn't add those pieces. But then when they started sculpting and they started seeing other companies making X-Men, they kind of started hiring different sculptors and said, let's step up our job. You know what I'm saying? Because this company's doing what other people want to see. You know?
Really, really quick. Jesus has a point right here. What's up, Buck?
Yo, what's up, guys? You guys are getting really passionate there. I was like, damn, I gotta listen to what Rashid is spitting right now. And like, I'm very sympathetic to the idea that there's no new characters, right? I do understand, and I just want to always champion it from the other perspective as well, from the company's perspective, in that they need to make money from there's a certain expectation, or otherwise they're gonna have to break their pricing, their usual pricing for Sideshow. If they're gonna go a really low ES on other characters, on a bunch of other characters, right? And they want to do that, do a bunch of them every year. They're gonna have to. It's always low ES. Go check out the Taskmaster right now. It's a low ES statue, and that's still in stock. They're doing free shipping. They're doing discounts. The people that are begging for different characters, they're not buying it out. It's less than the Batmans and Spider-Man statues, and those sell out. But Taskmaster is still there right now.
Yeah, but the statue has to be executed well at the same time.
The Taskmaster is a good statue.
It's a good piece.
I think they should have, but I think they should have sculpted the lead. You see how they did Doom, where they put the sculpted hood? I think they should have did the sculpted hood on Taskmaster.
I agree with you.
I was going to get that piece, but when I saw how they sculpted the hood on the top, I wasn't no more.
It's a bit too loose on the head. It doesn't rest properly.
But if you look at Dr. Doom, the new Dr. Doom they got coming out, I like how that's made.
Yeah, I agree. And again, I'm sympathetic to the idea that people want different characters, but when they do those different characters, they're not selling out fast, or they're not able to do them in large amounts. And they still do different characters now and then. We got Hawkgirl from them. Which other studio has done Hawkgirl?
Right.
What other studio has done John Stewart, the Green Lantern?
Right.
You know, they
no other company can they, since they don't have the license?
No, XM has. Those are DC characters. XM can do those. Hawkgirl and John Stewart.
Prime 1 could do those too in 1/3. So
Prime 1 could do those as well, but it's not there. They don't do those characters. And that's not to say XM definitely is giving us characters that Sideshow isn't giving us for Marvel. But at the same time, Sideshow is making characters that the other companies aren't making either. And they don't sell that great, or they make much less, in terms of the ES, and for what's normal for them. But they still try to keep the prices low.
Could you imagine I'm hearing what you're saying, Buck, and I'm thinking to myself, imagine the guy who's the art director who wants to go into the corporate guys and say, we should make we should make a Mr. Sinister, and the guy rips out a chart and looks at Taskmaster sales and says, this shit ain't moved, and this guy was in a movie. He goes, so the numbers speak to where they're gonna invest in the future. Batman sells. This guy sells.
Move this man!
That's what you gotta say.
It's the truth.
But it's the truth.
They did
Starfire.
They did Starfire. No other company's done Starfire in quarter scale.
Right.
There's a bunch of characters they've done in quarter scale.
Well,
I think they're good statues. I'm not gonna buy them.
So to ask a question, what makes XM sell at a low number for a one-off character versus Sideshow's one-off character?
They probably have a.
Why is Mr. Sinister gonna sell out versus Taskmaster? That Mr. Sinister, it can come out in 4 months from now and they'll still sell out quicker than this Taskmaster. And I have the Taskmaster.
Quality.
Cheaper overhead. and like maybe John said, it could be quality as well. And then they're not doing as much as Sideshow.
Yeah, it's like what Buck
ES.
said. Lower ES, higher price. Probably double the price for a quarter scale XM.
If
Lower
Sideshow
ES, but
started
double
charging
the
you
price.
$1,100 or $200 for a quarter scale, how you feel about that?
If the quality was there,
If it was the same as XM, you'd be cool with it.
if I'm
So-
paying, if hold on, if I'm paying that price for XM, and Sideshow's coming up and stepping up and doing a great product as well, sure.
Mhm.
But you can't be giving me the crap you're giving me and charge me $1,200 for it. That's for sure.
I agree with that. But
Yeah. So you think-
I think they might have, if in order for them to do something like that, they might have to do a different line and brand it as something that is more premium than what they currently
Exactly.
have. Otherwise, a lot of people are gonna feel priced out and they're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
When Prime One increases prices by like $100 or $200, you see how people rage. You see
Yeah,
how
but
people rage?
do you think-
Imagine Sideshow increases their prices by double.
Do you in all honesty, do you think Sideshow should do something like that? I personally don't think Sideshow should go up against XM and Queen and Prime One, and I think Sideshow realizes that, and that's why they're comfortable.
And when you say that, do you
I
mean
think
they
they
couldn't
have-
compete in that department?
I think they have the right tools to compete with them. They just don't
Sure.
utilize them.
So they
They
just
should
need
go
fresh
ahead.
blood, maybe, as sculptors. You know, find some.
They have great
Yeah.
sculptors. I don't think they need.
Yeah.
They have great sculptors. They just, I don't know if they
They wanna
give
put-
them the right direction or what, but they have
Have
good
right
sculptors.
focus. And they
feels
got
like
the,
they
they
only
got the
have, like,
North
3,
American
though.
market.
They have shitty painters though.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You mean
But-
for
well, it sounds
production
like-
or like prototypes?
Anything.
How's this for an
All the
idea? What would you say if Sideshow came out like with a exclusive line? And
Love it.
like like instead of you got iPhone, you got iPhone Plus Max. So if Sideshow once or twice a year came out with a super duper line, maybe it was much pricier, but of a unique character, of a different quality. And if they push to that idea of like this is for the discerning collector, it's a pricier line, but it's a lower ES. And if they came out with something like that, like a Sideshow Deluxe, do it, right?
Yeah.
Sideshow marketing, get on it. There is an appetite for your product, but not for the stuff.
They tried that with their legendary scale line.
Yeah, but I'm not telling so much scales, but as in quality and
Like sculpted capes as opposed to fabric, this and that.
Yeah.
Lighter
and
features.
unique characters, small ES characters, for the discerning collector that wants to fill a gap in their collection.
Well, listen.
It'll
Do
be
you
like
think
certain-
if Sideshow got distribution rights for XM and Queen completely in North America, that they would just stop making their own statues at that point?
They should.
They
should.
If they had Prime One, XM, and Queen, why would they
Yeah.
need to make their own product anymore?
Just become a warehouse distributor.
Well, but again, they're not making the statue because they're making the statues for the entry level, right? The price point, it's right there at that entry level. Guys who want to get into statues. Oh, I watched this movie. Really want to get into collecting. Statues
Well,
affordable. People transitioning from
distribute-
figures.
Not everybody.
They
do you
distribute
mean?
for Iron Studios 1/10. Maybe that'll be the entry level at that point. You know,
Nah,
that's
man,
your
look,
entry
man.
is 1/10.
That's
Some-
below entry. No, I'm kidding.
Some people start off with the hard stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just saying as an example. I think a lot of people.
I'm just saying.
Rashid, what's your answer to that question Brenton brought up? What if Sideshow started carrying XM, Queen, and other ones?
Just as long as XM don't water down this stuff, then
Yeah.
they start watering down the packaging. Because to me, this is my opinion. I haven't been feeling. I'm not saying they don't have good sculptors, but when it comes to like Prime One and XM, to me, their sculptor is not coming close to this. You know, their paint jobs and everything else. Like I'm looking at just like a good example, like the Robin King. You know, that's the Robin King itself, not the creature above him, but that type of quality. You know, I don't see Sideshow or the what you call it, Queens coming out with the what's Batman Who Laughs on Throne.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That type of quality. even though it looks crazy, I mean, Sideshow's not putting out stuff like that. You know, even though, and I did like their Batman Who Laughs, but like I said, if XM and all these companies start watering down once they connected with Sideshow, then it'll be a turnoff.
Yeah.
I want that same packaging. I want, because sometimes when these guys deliver your packages, the way they, these guys are throwing our boxes all in the truck. They don't care, man. They trust me. They kicking. You put fragile, stickers. They definitely kicking it
harder. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
It's true. It's true.
Fragile.
UPS
It's French for kick me.
Right. And
some people even read it. They read it as fragile. They don't know. What is that, Italian? I don't know.
And I swore that Batman bike something was gonna come broken off of it, and nothing.
Yeah. The packaging's exquisite.
Yeah, I don't want XM packaging changing.
Yeah.
They outdo Sideshow when it comes to that packaging.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you pay for it too, like the price is up there, but the packaging is worth the price, right? Like you want to pay the extra $100, whatever. It's still.
And in this hobby, it's beyond just like opening an electronic piece and saying, "Oh, it's a nice unboxing experience." It's the fact that your piece is not only protected now but in the future.
Yeah.
When you trade them secondary, and it's there's no worries.
I sent something, I packaged it up and I sent it to California. Everything came to, nothing broken, nothing.
And you're not sweating it either. I know, I'm not sweating an XM piece when I get it. I'm like, it's going to be all right.
Luke brings up a good point. That's an example of a company packaging worse than Sideshow, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. For $2,000, $3,000,
yes.
Like if I get my statue broken, I would never buy a piece from it.
I'd never buy it.
Packaging should be superb.
After that Selena Kyle, I wouldn't touch that company with a stick.
I have to ask
Hey, that's the future of collecting, man.
How many Selena Kyle did you see with broken necks?
I saw another two today.
I
just saw another two today.
Another two?
Yes, sir.
A lot.
And so it's like, you think it's widespread like that?
Yeah, they're popping up, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if you see
when I see posts on Facebook, oh, thank God my head didn't come broken. Yeah, it's widespread. I got a guy unboxing it next week, Lane. That's the first thing he says. Like, I can't wait till Tuesday to open it because I want to make sure the head's not broken.
How much of that is paranoia? Like,
no, paranoia. I'm paying $3,000, buddy. I better sleep like a baby. Waiting for that piece to come in.
I mean, if you get a statue and it's not broken, are you gonna post about it on Facebook?
It's expectation, though.
I see what you're saying. That it's what you see is magnifying the effect, but think of it this way: you don't. I could say pretty much you don't see pictures of XM pieces where people are like, "Look, this is my broken Doc Ock. This is my broken this." You really don't see it. And it's certainly not multiple of the same piece. Yeah. They seem to have put the effort into engineering that box,
of course,
to really make the long haul.
I can't speak to like the entire history of XM, but I will, like, if you ever saw a specific statue that had broken a bunch of like pieces broken, where there was a certain statue. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably happened once. At least.
No, it's right? Well, okay, this one comes to mind. What other piece, as of late, like seemed to have an epidemic with shit?
So there's a J&D Joker. The ankle kept breaking on that one.
Okay.
Which
was the Hawkman with the wing? Who made the
studio?
Who made the Hawkman with the wing that everybody was getting the broken wing?
Oh, Iron Studios, yeah.
Right. Yeah, there's pieces that have it's a problem.
There's no foam. There's no foam. There's no padding. You can see photos of, they give you like a little silk. I don't know if it's silk or what it is. A little fabric sleeve to put her in. There's no foam anywhere. There's no packing. There's no support anywhere in the styrofoam.
For the Selena Kyle.
For the J&D.
When I looked at it, there's foam to cradle the neck, and then the head is supposed to float around freely. That's why you have all these like holes.
It seems like that cradle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
From the cradle to the grave.
And so that's an issue with their engineering on that packaging, right? But to go like for that statue, if they made a mistake that's caused a problem on every run, like on every piece in that run, right? That's like a mistake for that statue. I mean, would you then go and say the entire company always produces
No,
shit
no.
in terms of packaging? That's
No.
what was being claimed, and so I'm like going against that.
I guess the only thing I have to say about that is, like, getting Sideshow and XM pieces, I felt the XM, I felt like I was getting something really special the way that was packaged. It just felt like this upper tier. Yeah, it just felt so much nicer. Everything about it, you just open it up. The art box has or the box itself has plastic corners, the art print on top, just the whole package together. Yes. It just felt like something that was actually special. Or Sideshow, it's just like foam in a box. Like, here's some styrofoam in a box that you'd get like a chair you put together at Walmart or something.
And think of it, you're talking about enjoying the unboxing experience on a used piece versus the Sideshows, or they're brand new.
Yeah, I would say on that, right, I give XM their props on the packaging. Definitely feels like a premium packaging. But when you say it's just foam in a box, XM is foam in a box as well. What's the difference?
It's well-engineered foam.
The difference is that you're getting that premium, clamp, like the way the box slides up. You get your straps, you get your art print. You get that with the statue, right? But when the complaint you just made by saying foam in a box, you weren't complaining about the quality of the packaging. You were in the sense that it's not doing the job of protecting the piece. You were complaining about the experience of having a premium unboxing experience. And you're claiming that you get a premium experience with XM. But that doesn't affect whether the statue gets to you broken or not. It's just a matter of, like John said, the engineering of the foam, how well they do that. And so, if XM is not producing as many pieces as Sideshow, it goes to say that it's likely the Sideshow will have more issues more often.
But when I open my XM pieces, I hear harps playing in the background. I just hear, it's beautiful.
An angel gets its wings.
I know. I guess what I want to specify there is what are we talking about when we say quality, right? I mean, like I said, I wanted to delineate the fact that you're getting I feel like I bought something expensive, and then they're treating me, giving me that okay, I'm getting my money's worth. The expensive thing I bought is coming in a premium packaging.
Exactly.
Yes, that's nice, right? But then if we're talking about protection, it's the same kind of fucking foam in the XM box that's in the side.
There's only one way to test this. It's
the same kind.
You're gonna order an XM statue and a Sideshow statue, and you're gonna find the tallest hill where you're located, and you're gonna roll it down the hill. And when you get to the bottom,
if you pay for it, John, I'm happy to do it.
No, Rashid's gonna box something up there and send it to you.
No. You know what's amazing? I'm gonna just accept right away and say the Sideshow would be broken. I want you to roll down your LBS box and let's see it.
Oh, buddy, that thing could go through the Armageddon. That thing's gonna come out.
Then let's do it, and we can film this. We'll make a perfect show on the CW channel, and we can open it up and see your perfect XM premium package.
I hate to hear it. Listen to me. Listen. You're talking about premium foam engineering, this and that. Look, example, the J&D, it wasn't there. With Sideshow, I don't know. I haven't picked up a Sideshow piece in a while, but the older pieces, it's not there either. It's just over time you can see. Well, you'll probably see the foam deteriorate as well, but it's not necessarily that it's the same unboxing experience. But when you have XM, the accessories in the box, the arms, the portraits nestle in nicely into that foam, and you can feel it's secure. You can reseal a Sideshow piece, and when you're taping it, you can feel the thing wiggling in there. That it's not it doesn't have the support. So with XM, there's the support there. They add the extra packaging to make sure that those pieces are nestled in there and they're not going anywhere. So if someone does pick up the box and throw it, it's safe.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
You're getting that one ready.
That's perfect.
If you put your statue inside your Sideshow box and it's wiggling around, you need to open it back up and make sure you place it in properly.
Buck's like John, man. You got an answer for everything.
But that robe, that Sideshow robe, the one where she's flying, she's ripping up the danger room. in a mini boxes, and I seen it when one of my boys had it. The hand was loose in that box. When I got the Archangel XM, the wings is cradled, like I said, it's designed to hold those wings on the top, purposely to hold those wings so they don't break. You know what I'm saying? But that Sideshow roll, that hand was all in the box. My boy opened it up, same thing. Fell right out of the box.
It fell out? Oh, it fell out of the box.
Yep. As soon as you open it up, it fell out. Wasn't even taped down, wasn't nestled, nothing. You know?
That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's not good.
You know what it is? XM makes their statue so damn heavy that no UPS driver's throwing that shit anywhere. Is what the problem is.
They'll just drag it.
I never thought about that. It's so true, though.
And you know what's funny, Brent? When I got that Hulk transformation, and the guy just left it by my garage, and I was like, I know something damaged in it because the box is so big and deteriorating. I was like, I know this guy's pissed off that he had to bring it to the doorstep in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately said, let me check this out. Something's broken. Nothing's broken.
Yeah. It's a testament to them. We're getting at least we're getting what we pay for with them.
Yeah.
You're getting
I'll
paying a premium
say
and you
this.
get a premium.
I'll say this: I still don't buy the idea about like this special tolerances are so tight on XM like styrofoam like business.
Yeah, it's called they cut it smaller.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think they make the styrofoam the same way for every company. But like I do agree about because I've opened XM like boxes before, and yes, you know you get that like nice clamshell, like I don't know what you call it, but the premium cardboard board for like the box when you flip, you know, it's a different like unboxing experience. You're not sliding out like styrofoam and hearing it like squeal as you're trying to get
your
it
ears up, man.
nasty cardboard.
Well,
You know, I don't even look at Sideshow art boxes when
I'm gonna use my XM boxes as luggage next time I take a trip.
Right?
Because literally, I could put that shit in the belly of the airplane, and I'm pretty sure I'll get it okay.
I like to see you guys try these claims that you're making. John, I still want to see the video you throwing your LBS statue down a hill.
Well, you're gonna have to pay big bucks to see that, buddy.
Why would I have to pay when
Subscribe.
it'll come out safe? When it'll come out safe? Why do I need to pay?
Oh, Buck, you're fighting a mirror right now, buddy.
That's a.
You're fighting a
That's a
mirror.
big
I
box.
thought you pulled your resume from Sideshow. It's back
Come on,
in.
John.
You're pissing in the wind.
John, don't make ad hominem attacks. I want to ask you this. Like, you're the one who brought up the like hill. I'm not the one who brought up that test.
All I brought up in this conversation was the J&D situation and how it was poorly packaged. That's all I brought up. And considering my entire collection here is Sideshow, I can attest to Sideshow's packaging. That's all I bring it up.
I think the fact that J&D is relatively newer in comparison, they don't have a big long history, so this really affects their name, so to speak.
Yeah,
I hear you. No, that's fair. But to then go say the whole company's packaging is shit on everything, that doesn't make sense.
Well, that was this guy. That was this guy. Not me.
Yeah, it was John that said that, right?
I said Sideshow's packaging was better than J&D's.
Recorded. I won't argue about what you said.
We'll go back.
I'll just go back later and show.
That's no problem. We'll go back.
Gonna die on this hill. So let's.
We got to go back and check the time.
Hey! You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone. Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Check
All right,
yourself.
you guys. All right, this is a question. Well, the next topic is going to go to hunting. Do you hunt older pieces or wait for the new one? Brenton, you brought this one up in a way. Did you want to go into this one a little bit?
Yeah, so I was I guess I'm in the process of possibly looking for something older while something new is on the horizon. So it's a question of like, do you guys hunt for the older thing, or do you just wait and see the new thing and just be like, oh, I'll just jump on the new train here?
Get that new.
But new isn't always better though. So that's.
I'll hunt. I'll hunt.
Depends on the piece. But are you talking about of the same character or two different characters? Because then
It would be the same character. So you know there's an older one out there that's good, and a new one's coming. Would you just wait for the new one, or do you go back and get the old one?
I mean, if you judge them based off renders, based off, pre-release photos. There's a lot more to it. If it depends on the amount of money, if it's a lower priced piece, I'll get it whenever because it's out there and it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And the new one that's coming out, the way our hobby tends to be, when it's new, it may be the cheapest opportunity you get to get it. So I would get the new one, and if you want the old one, it'll always be out there.
I think Thor said this answer a billion times, but I still agree with him. Get the one you like.
Yeah, but that's paramount before anything else. Which one moves you more?
Yeah, agreed. Which one you like the best?
If you're a completionist and you want both of them, or down the road you definitely want both of them, then get the new one first. Just
definitely
so you can
want the
ensure you
Sideshow
grab
one.
Jeez.
Yeah, but doesn't it depend on like the piece? Because, like you said, the piece. Because, like for example, the Prime One Nightfall, that statue you can't even find that right now. So Sideshow ain't coming out with that. They ain't coming out with that piece. They're not coming out with that piece. So it's like you automatically got to hunt for it.
So what one of my fears is with this? It's like if I don't go get the old one now, the new one comes out, I don't like it. Maybe the community doesn't even like it, and they're like, "Oh, the old one all of a sudden becomes the Grail," and the price decides to keep creeping up there, and you're like, "Damn, I should have got that before the new one came out."
That happened with Galactus.
Yep.
Exactly. Galactus, and now everybody's waiting to see what XM is going to do because they rumor that they're going to have Galactus sitting down on a throne. So everybody's waiting for that. But for right now, it's the Sideshow OG Galactus that everybody's trying to either keep or look for.
I guess it would depend. Is the character involved, like Rashid is saying? Is it Galactus, or for me, is it the Thing, or if it's Batman or Wolverine? If it's Batman or Wolverine, you can wait about 20 minutes, and another one will come off the bus. So it depends. There's too many variables to answer that clear cut, I would say.
I think that's a good point Pudgy made about the character matters. If it's a character that's getting a bunch of iterations constantly, then maybe you could probably wait. I remember when the first Batman Hush came out from Prime 1, that had inflated prices in the aftermarket. People are giving that for free, and they're giving it away for free now.
Mm-hmm.
It's lower than retail now, but when that first came out, people were charging significantly above what it was for retail in the aftermarket, and now it's the prices dropped. So if you wait 5 years, like our boy the Frugal Collector, you might get lucky. So I think price is a big factor for me in terms of going back and getting older pieces. If the statue is if it doesn't feel like something I should pay for, or even if it's still one of the best and it's very expensive, much more than retail, I just won't get it. I'll just think of it as not for me. That's just no, I can't pay that price for that piece.
Do you think
I'll go get the new one?
So I agree with you when it's extremely overpriced, but you guys, some of you said you're willing to pay more for better quality, lower ES. So some of those have better quality because they're old. It's back when they made less, so the quality's a little better. The ES is low. How come you're not willing to pay the higher price for that, but you're willing to pay higher price for new stuff? Because it's retail?
Probably because it's got installments. That would be the one
makes
thing.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
That's about the only thing that comes to mind. Otherwise, that's a great point. Yeah.
That's a good question. I mean, good answer, Eddie. I never even thought about it that way too.
Yeah.
But how about you, Eddie? You're looking for older pieces too. You sold your other collection, or you sold your collection, and you're trying to find the other ones back. How does it affect you? With new stuff coming in all the time.
Luckily for me, I don't know. I'll go back and find some of the older pieces as long as it's within reason. Like if I can justify the price. I think it's like cost and worth. I say this all the time. Like you're willing to spend what you're willing to spend, and it's kind of different for everybody. So I think that this question is actually good to bring up after the last one, because if nothing new is getting made that you want, then you have all that old stuff to go back and find. Like, so to me, it kind of seems cool to like go back and find the old stuff. Now there are like rare pieces where you're not gonna find like that Nightfall or like that Hulkbuster. Those never really seem to be for sale or for a good price. So there are, but they're very, to me, they're very rare to be like that, and it's usually like very like obscure characters like that. Those aren't super popular, so I think it's cool. I think it's cool that you can go back and buy that stuff. And like I said, like I don't see how price is a factor here when we're saying we're all willing to spend over $1,000, $2,000 if it's better from a new company or from like new pieces coming out. So I think that's a funny what is it? A double whatever the
Double-edged sword.
Yeah, like people want to spend more now for retail shit, but they won't go back and buy the cooler piece for more.
I guess the new thing also has the hype with it.
Yeah.
You know, the buzz. Well, the older piece,
Which is
there's
what
the
I said
buzz is in your
last
head.
stream. The hype. I feel like everybody buys this shit for hype.
Sure.
I feel like that's a lot of what drives everything nowadays.
Maybe not just hype, but also like the fact that on the older piece, you have a perception of the value that was set by the retail price, and so in your head, that's what the price should be. But when like in the new piece, the retail is set as something else, and that's what that price should be. And so it could be that that's a reason for why people will willingly pay more for like something that is more expensive now, but they still feel is inferior to an older piece. That if they paid the same amount, they could get the older piece. But because the older piece at retail is way cheaper. You understand what I'm saying? You look confused.
I get what you're saying. I don't think it has. I think that's a stupid way of thinking of it, though. Like, because it was 300 then, there was so many different factors that made it cheaper then. So that's kind of dumb. If it was re-released today, it might have been the same price.
So, like, what you're saying, it's not a logical way of thinking, right?
Yeah.
But, like, people would still think like that.
Sounds like people are the problem, Buck. Sounds like all these answers could be
People suck. Yeah, people suck.
People don't always act logically, man. They don't always act in a way that should make sense.
Now you gotta want this life. You got to want it all the way to your bones.
Good timing. That's great timing.
Hey Rashid, quick question for you. You said you got the White Knight bike, Batman on bike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that because you like? I'm asking. Like, did you get that because you thought it was gonna sell out, or is it one that you really liked and thought like you wouldn't get it at retail? You didn't want to overpay later, or?
I'm a comic book fan, so I read the story first. So when I saw the bike, I really wanted it. But it's like the Joker part. I'm not interested in the Joker at all. I thought the Joker wasn't done that great. But the bike itself, at first I think and then I kind of said to myself, one thing I try not to do is jump on hype trains, because the hype train will always get you. And first I was like, I don't know, maybe this bike is a little bit too much. But once I got it, it's a unique. I'm a Batman fan, so it's a unique piece. So I was glad to get it. Whether it sells out or not, I want it in my collection. You know, so.
That's an OG
funny,
collector
that bike
right
looks
there,
amazing.
man. It does.
That's a centerpiece. That's got
like,
presence.
That's an epic.
I'm not a fan of that story. Like, I struggled getting into that, so it just didn't, I guess, vibe with me. Like, I like the panel in it when what is it, Joker in jail, and there's all those little things that are like nods to old Batman stuff. Like, that was really cool.
Yeah, some people not gonna be able to. Some people not gonna be able to get into the story. Just like I was surprised when Chris the Batman statue collected in like the Frank Miller, the Dark Knight Returns. I was surprised.
Yeah, yeah,
Being a Batman fan, because that was like one of that book when that came out was like one of that made the news
yeah.
because it was like Batman was very violent in that book. That was really when Batman became really violent, and then that's when they went to the Killing Joke and everything else. But the White Knight, I don't think in the beginning it was meant to be a long-term book, but then I guess the fans caught on to it and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's funny you
Rashid,
brought
I'll
up the
be going.
Sorry, Steve.
Sorry. No, Rashid, I'll be going to New York Comic Con, and there's gonna be one day where I'm gonna dedicate to go, sightsee and everything. I'm gonna come see that piece, man.
You're welcome to come, man.
Yeah, definitely stop by. But I'm sorry, Brenton, what were you saying?
I was gonna say for like the Dark Knight Returns, like I enjoy the story, but that art, I still struggle with that art. That's just not for me.
Oh,
just
man.
like the what is it? Grant Morrison, his Arkham Asylum story, like that art. I find that makes that story so hard to read.
You didn't like Frank Miller's the original Dark Knight Returns. You didn't like that?
Yeah, I didn't like his art on that. So like I like Frank Miller art. His Daredevil run is one of my favorite things that he's ever done. I love Sin City. His Ronin book is a little rough, I think.
Yeah, I love Ronin.
And the Dark Knight Returns, it's just something about it. It doesn't appeal to me the way his style had changed at that point. Like he had made a definite change.
Well, his style actually, I know his style you're talking about from the Daredevil, but once he did, I think the third Dark Knight Returns, that's when I didn't collect that neither. But when I
I think he was phoning that in.
DK3, yeah.
Yeah.
So when I read the Dark Knight Returns, that's what made me like, okay, that to me changed the history about comic books.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying it was the Killing Joke, but to me, it was the Dark Knight Returns that changed the whole dynamic of comics.
And for me,
that's rated as like the best. Sorry, Pudgy. That's like the best Batman story of all time. It's rated on the list.
I was out of the books for a couple of years because I had kids, and I had a friend who continued to read, and he says, you got to go back and you got to pick up Dark Knight. He goes, it's like Batman for adults. He goes, this is really good. And at first, the art didn't blow me away. I was like, this is Frank Miller's art? This is Daredevil Frank Miller? But the story to me was so good. And after reading it, rereading it now, the art, I've fallen in love with that blocky, old school, old man style of Miller.
Because Pudgy, even when he did that to Superman, I mean,
right?
Oh, yeah.
He just, I mean, this was they showing you Batman was like kind of in a way jealous of like, let me show you that. You think you powerful, but I will take you down.
Yeah, Boy Scout. I got something for you.
Like Boy Scout, and a lot of people don't understand that Batman is kind of like, I don't want to say 100% a narcissist, but he's kind of a little nutty up there and stuff. So that's why I like the Dark Knight Return, because like I said, instead of beating them down, I think a couple of times he threw people in electricity and
he did some dark shit.
They kind of had to tone down the cartoon a little bit because they made a cartoon.
Yeah.
And the part where the best part to me that I love about it is when Joker's in the tunnel of love, and he's
oh, what? You like that part?
He's just killing. He's just relentless, just killing people and stuff like that. So I'm telling you that book changed the dynamics of how people started writing comic books.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, we've been talking about like people and their collections. A question. Well, the whole episode is about this one. Sell with everything coming out, will collectors start selling their collections?
Oh boy!
Like LBS, announced their Hulk. XM's coming out with a bunch of stuff. There's Sideshow Con. There's San Diego Comic Con. There's a bunch of cons going on right now. I see a lot of people upgrading their lines to 1/3. Do you think people are going to start selling their collections because they're going to get what's the word, like when they get priced like it's too much for them? Like people
Priced
don't
out?
want to buy, like priced out. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get priced out, or they just don't want to collect anymore. Or what do you guys think?
I'm staying in my lane. That's all because, like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this on Facebook, but you do got a couple of people that just selling it off their collection.
All of it.
Because you gotta
Yes.
remember, whether you paying rent, mortgage, these statues are going for like mortgage prices and stuff.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
car notes.
Yep.
These are being, paying Mercedes. Believe it or not, these Mercedes-Benz car notes that you paying for these statues. So it's like, don't get me wrong, I like the legendary scale bus and stuff like that, but honestly, the room, especially with me, I'm out of room.
Right.
I
I'm
can't.
getting there.
I got a life-size carbonite. I don't even know where Junior messing with me all the time, and do I know where I'm gonna put it? I have this dream. I'm gonna put it right behind me, like
Tree.
but I don't. Do I have the room for legend? So I'll enjoy it by watching you guys buy it.
Mhm.
When I see my man Cash buy that Hulk, I'll watch him and I'll enjoy it in his collection. I don't
My man.
So when I see you guys buy all those legendary scales, because they beyond. I got word. They coming with a lot of characters. So just be ready. Everybody that's jumping on the hype train that thinking they're not gonna make their character, just know that they're gonna make their character. So
Oh yeah.
get your money ready.
Get your popcorn ready, man.
I think I said this before. Like, I don't think people are ready. They're like going with the hype. They're not measuring out their display space. They're not thinking about the boxes. They're not thinking about shipping. They're not thinking about like what's gonna happen later on. They're just
look at
going
this
for the,
one box, bro.
look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Look at this one box, bro. Like this,
Right.
Hold
this
on.
shit was like this was literally like 90 pounds. It was 91
It's
pounds.
two people
dude.
to carry. You can't do that.
Yeah, like that's crazy, man.
Come on, you could do it.
Yeah.
Mother of God.
Yeah.
Cash,
man.
you need a live unboxing of that so you can grunt trying to get that thing out of the
Throwback is funny.
Cash, which one is that? Is that Captain?
Nah, that's big money. I ain't in your league yet, Rashid. That's Thor, man.
Let me tell you something. If you got a legendary beast skit in your house, you on that level. You know what I'm saying?
You want that?
we all work hard. I don't care if you own one stack.
Hey, let me tell y'all about Rashid, man. So I was about to buy the thing, right? Fantastic Four. I can't even buy it now. Rashid hit me with this. Nah, you got to get Archangel. I'm like, man, there's only 2 of them left. I hit the complete order button, man.
But sometimes, like I said, some people got to stay in their lane. Like once I saw Queen Studios coming out with those life-size silicone busts, I can't do it. $3,000 for a bus. Nah, you can't do it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
And plus they're not characters that I care for. So like I said, sometimes it's good to see everybody else's other collection because I learned to enjoy everybody else's stuff. Just because I don't have it don't mean that I don't like it, but it's just I'd rather see it in y'all collection. So if I see Cash, I'm not an Avengers fan like that. But that doesn't mean that I don't like it. That don't mean I don't like the movies and stuff like that. So I'll enjoy while you got it.
That's a good viewpoint.
Yeah, I like that. Living vicariously through others. You're just enjoying it. If they're happy with it and they love it, that's what counts. Just enjoy it for them.
Yeah.
I don't know if Steve has a post about this, but like one cool thing about that LBS line now is just the I guess how you can change the displayability of it, like that Venom, as Jay was talking today, where he posted in the Legendary Beast Group, where it's like, well, you can flip the back so you can show it one way. You can take the back off and have it beside the statue. You can turn the base around and have it display if you don't like Null's face on the front. That's crazy that there's so many options.
Yeah, but he's talking about coming out with Apocalypse also. So it's like, the door is being open for a whole new, I don't know if because Look at Prime 1. Now, so every time you got like a double big box like that for Prime 1, just imagine.
Hey, John, you got to get out of here.
I got to get out of here. At $2,000 a pop, you got to sell the collection to get those like fuzz. It's like you're saying, they're car payments. They're the payments to your...
John, we could always publish your OnlyFans link.
Yeah.
You don't need to show your face if you do want
No. Timmy Hortons, bro.
That's it. Wait, that'll be your screen name, Timmy Horton. Come see my Tim Tim.
I'm telling you, man, at this point.
No,
bro,
come see my Timbits.
I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you this before I have to go.
Little chocolate Timbits?
I'm going to tell you this. It's unbelievable what's that. YouTube streamers. This woman, 20, I don't know if I mentioned, 20 million or a million views. She was vacuuming her house. That's it.
Yeah, dressed in what?
No, she was dressed normal. Whatever. It was just a normal woman vacuuming her house for a million views.
Before you go, I want to give you props, right? Because you're doing the carpool collecting. I want to give you props because when you were doing episode 2, when you went, for some reason, I was mesmerized and I kept watching. It wasn't about anything you were saying. It was just the fact that you were driving. I wanted to see like where the hell you were going. I don't know why. Like I had to just keep watching it. So I'm saying like
the scenery. Okay.
Is he driving in circles around his house while he does it?
That was the first one. That was a practice. I got to do a circle. If you see the whole thing's a right turn.
It's like a NASCAR race.
This girl's the instructor. Come on, turn the wheel, turn the wheel.
I was waiting for him to run into the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah. Put the locks on.
You roll up on him and stuff like that.
Oh man.
Do they have a hood in Canada?
We should do.
They have a hood everywhere, sir.
That'd be like National Lampoon's
different areas of the
Vacation.
country.
Oh god.
Anyways, guys, always good to spend some time with you. Nice to stream with you, Rashid. Till next time, hey.
One love, bro.
All right.
Have a good one.
Take care, John. Be good.
John.
See you later.
But yeah, man, like honestly, you guys probably know, like I always buy my stuff like either secondhand, but like I've been seeing a lot of people selling all their collections, right?
Yeah.
But then also like we're going through like people are calling it a recession right now, and then also like a lot of people are like, it's getting way out of the price is going out of crazy. It's going crazy. You know, you're gonna spend $3,000 on a Hulk, like just it's gonna stay there all day. I mean, like it's a hobby and everything, but there's also
mine's gonna be a clothes hanger too. He's gonna hold my shirt.
Right. That's his functionality.
That's it. He's multi-purpose Hulk.
Yeah.
The chip bowl in his hand.
Hulk hold. You don't just smash. That's right.
Look, he's holding my. Yeah, that's fine.
Like today I was talking with Tim, and we were talking about like just how his stuff is like so focused with the X-Men, and like I have some space, and it was basically like I really love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and there's so many that you can actually get now with Iron Studios, Sideshow, PCS, whatever. And I was just like that would just be so awesome from like a childhood being able to have that, right? And it made me like really think, like kind of like you guys were saying, like I don't need every single thing in like a statue representation. And it's like, what would you rather have? Would you rather have Star Wars or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Batman or Star Wars? And it really made me think, like kind of like what would you put your money towards? And it's tough. Like I don't think I would ever like sell off everything in order to like focus on one specific thing, or sell off everything to maybe fund something new coming. But I think having somewhat of a focus does help. So for me, I have like a specific area, and the whole area is going to be nothing but Star Wars, and it helps because I don't have to worry about scales, sizes, anything, because it's like the whole room is nothing but Star Wars. So for me, it's like, and yeah, like I told Casual, like I think I told you anyway, like yeah, the Moff Gideon is pretty dope in my opinion. I mean, like I like it. It has the light up, so I mean that's sold me. It's 10% off, free shipping, and I said because of the ESs, you ain't catching me buying one at retail. It gotta be on sale. So shout out Moff Gideon when they come, and I'll do an unboxing, man.
Yeah, man. Eddie, man, like do you see the same thing? Like people in the Hot Toys community or 1/6 scale community like start selling their stuff now? Are they selling their stuff, or you're not seeing as much?
Yeah, I think across the board, a lot of people are selling. A lot of people are selling Hot Toys to get into statues. A lot of people are selling statues to get higher end statues. So, yeah, I see a lot of selling lately. I see, a couple here and there that are selling to get out of the hobby. I don't understand that logic, because like, how does the way the hobby's going make you hate your old shit? That doesn't make sense to me. But
just stop collecting, right?
Yeah, I see constant selling. Plus, people selling right now because they need money. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything's. But
man,
yeah.
I had a similar discussion yesterday about if you stop collecting, do you sell your old shit? And I think if I was to truly stop collecting, I would sell my old stuff. I wouldn't want anything to pull me back in. I need to divorce myself completely from the entire thing. Otherwise, I don't think I could really just stop pre-ordering stuff.
It's like a cold turkey. Like you gotta go cold turkey total.
I'm done with statues completely.
Really?
And that's
like a breakup.
Yeah,
you know, get all that stuff out of
the
the
house. So something like let's say it was something that wasn't as a space hog like statues, like comic books. So now if you stop reading for a while and you're like, you know what, I've outgrown this, you would just chuck all your old stuff? Because I wouldn't have my Hulk 181. If I did what you did.
Something like books, you could just like put them in a corner in a box somewhere and forget they exist.
But I think it's different with comics. I think it's different. I think
it's different, right?
I think more investors is investing in graded comic books now. So
now,
I think more people would sell off a statue before selling the comic books. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, to really go cold turkey, would means not to even watch you guys anymore. Not to even go on Facebook, because every time you buy something, I'm going to see you guys talk about it. I'm going to see Cash unboxing it. I'm going to see it behind Steve's, and it's going to be like, you know what? Maybe I'll just get that one piece, and then you're going to get back again and stuff, you know?
Yeah. People who say they're going to go celibate don't watch porno.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Because my Star Wars collection didn't get as big as it was until I started messing with Thor and DCX. You know, I haven't had Star Wars, but once I started dealing with them and they started talking about Star Wars, they become a problem because they influence you to buy more and more.
And now you got a life-size Han and Carbonite.
Nice size Han.
One of us, Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us.
One of us now. Man.
I love that
shit. Man, it's crazy. But
that's great.
We're about to say something, Cash?
Nah, I just said one of us now, man. That's what's up.
Rashid, I don't know if you're familiar with this game that we're going to play pretty soon. It's called Tournament Mode. Are you familiar with it by chance?
Is that you guess the price of the statue?
Nah, look at this guy. This guy does his homework. No, I'm kidding. No, it's a tournament mode. So it's like a bracket system. So we're like, we face some statues against each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me bring this up while you guys are.
Can I check my blood pressure and stuff first? Nurse, please. I'm about to play this game with Steve here.
So there better not be a Thor on here.
It's what statue is better than the next statue?
Yeah.
It's like the NCAA bracket. There's like March Madness thing.
8 of
them
Eddie, so.
Eddie, I had your back last time, so this time you got me.
What's
We're creating alliances now?
What's the winning prize, though? Is there a prize?
Well, it's just, no.
Bragging rights, I guess.
Yeah, Steve, what's our prize, man? You're creating these games. We need a prize, man.
House fair.
Yo, Mr. X, where you at? Where you at, Mr. X? Where you at?
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
heavy hitters.
Yeah, today
heavy hitters.
I just decided to go with some like crazy ones.
Here we go.
So let me show the pictures off before we get into the bracket system. We got LBS Cap, we got Prime 1, and these are all the exclusive editions or like the top tier one. So Batman Who Laughs. Yeah, this was going to go for John, but
John, where's John?
Yeah.
11 G's.
Cro-Magnon Hulk.
Yeah. There's this one. There's this one.
Going down, Brenton.
Okay, this is like a 3K buy-in.
Damn. Yeah. This is the big boy table.
Yeah, I'm still looking for this piece too.
Yeah. Huh?
Someone's selling one for a friend.
I saw someone selling one today.
Yeah, I will not pay $4,000 for those.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Yep,
There's
I'm
ones
with
you know you got Ryan, right? You remember Ryan from DCX?
Yep.
I think so.
something sinister, right? Doesn't he? What was his
Yeah,
name?
yeah, Sinister.
Something
Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister.
Gotta hit him up, man.
Got you.
All right, you guys. So first round is LBS Cap versus Batman. So this is the statue that you like, not like the most expensive, not the like craziest, not like the most limited one, the one that you like, the one that you think is gonna get through the whole thing. So
What if you don't
unfortunately,
like
I
either
gotta
of 'em?
play today because
What do you
there's
do?
not an odd number. So,
Gotcha.
but for me, it's gonna,
Fortunately,
yeah, you know what I'm going for. For me, it's gonna be Batman Who Laughs.
this man's rigging it already.
I know.
I will vote twice, guys. No.
Cap for me.
Cash.
Good God.
Cap.
Brenton.
I'd go. I think the Batman Who Laughs.
Eddie.
I'm sorry, Cash. It's gonna be Batman Who Laughs.
I'm sorry, Cash. Jesus.
Rachel.
Wow. That's...
Pudgy.
Cap. No satanic jokers for me.
Rashid.
BWL, man. Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, look at that. And Buck.
Requiescat in pace. Goodbye, Cap.
He's hitting me with Latin.
I'm
Look
out.
at this.
I'm out. I'm out.
All right, you guys.
Oh, shit.
Batman Who Laughs got it. All right, second round. Prime One Soups versus Sideshow Hulk. OG.
Man, that doesn't seem fair.
I swear it was random. I swear to God. Cash.
Superman.
Brenton.
Superman.
Oh, really written.
I know, right? Eddie.
Hulk.
Ooh. Pudgy.
Kal-El.
There you go. Rashid.
I hate that Hulk. Soups.
Me too. Me too.
Buck.
Yeah, Soups, man.
Soups. Hey. All right,
Oh,
man.
that was a clean sweep.
I got one of them right.
Next round is Sideshow Thanos on Throne versus Hulk
Oh.
Transformation.
Not even close.
Cash.
Man, you know what I'm rolling with, man. Thanos. Come on, man. Thanos.
Brenton.
Brenton, yeah. Look behind you before you
Transformation.
pick.
Like, it's
Thank
not
you.
even close. I don't even know how you can say Thanos. Like, oh,
Bro, like after knowing the artist, you get a different interpretation for the piece. This is a grill.
that's just it's called a bias.
This is a grill.
Is it?
Eddie.
Thanos.
Eddie, what the hell, man?
Sorry, buddy.
You wait on me? Hulk
Yeah,
smash. Hulk smash.
Wow. All right, Rashid.
I traded that Thanos for. I sold that Thanos for a reason. Hulk transformation.
Oh.
Wow. And Buck. Buck, I think you're muted.
No, he's straining.
I think he's purposely muted. Don't let
I
me
think
down,
there's smoke coming out of his ears.
Come on, Buck. Make the right choice, man.
Buck's gonna short circuit. This is a hard one. If you love both pieces, it's hard.
I say I don't
Yeah, they
like
really
either
are.
of them.
Jesus.
What?
No. They're good. I don't like it them enough to buy them. Like I can recognize they're good. I don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
So which one would you want in the free giveaway?
God damn it. Fuck. I think I'd go with Thanos. Fuck. Why?
Are you guys? I forgot to vote, but
Oh,
I'm gonna go-
nice.
Yeah.
Do the
I'm
right
so
thing,
sorry,
Steve.
Brenton. I'm so sorry. I
Wow,
got
you
Thanos, man.
You guys are so jaded.
Thanos,
It's hard,
man.
man. It's
Wow.
hard, but I think
That's
It's
right.
not hard. It's
it
clearly.
is. As
I
long
think
as
Brent-
It's
there's
kind of
there's
I
so
kind
think
of
much.
soft right now.
There's so much.
Brent, I think it would have been a better count if it was the XM Thanos against the Hulk transformation.
Mm.
That would have been
Probably.
easier to do.
I would have still picked Thanos. I don't like that transformation very much.
Brent,
Alright,
you
guys,
crazy.
Triggered.
Next round is Hulkbuster versus Storm. And to
Easy.
start off, I'm gonna go for Hulkbuster.
Yeah, I think
Cash,
Hulkbuster, without a doubt, man.
Brenton,
Hulkbuster.
Eddie,
Hulkbuster.
Pudgy,
Both beautiful, but I gotta go Storm.
You're fucking high.
Rashid.
Respect that African queen, Storm, man.
There we go.
Here we go.
That's put that guilt on Buck now. You gonna vote against the African Queen, Buck?
I made
Hey,
up
yo,
my
Buck,
mind.
hey, yo, Buck, choose
I made up
wisely,
my
man.
mind already. I
Yo,
made
she's
up
from
my
Africa,
mind
man.
already. I don't like the Hulkbuster statue. I think it's all hype. I prefer like Storm.
Storm. All right, you guys. I'm sorry again. It's 4 versus 3, so Hulkbuster wins this one. Tell
I
you,
needed
man.
John here. If John was here, that transformation would have won easily after him seeing that. In
Hey,
person.
man. Sometimes a star player gets injured, man.
I don't
Let's
know,
man up.
Brenton.
Wait,
John
can he-
loves that Thanos.
Can John do
I'll
a
have to
write-in
ask
vote?
him. Where's he
John
at?
loves
Isn't he in the
Thanos.
chat?
Text his ass.
Yeah, I know. Be like, hey, stop streaming and answer this.
Okay, so our next round is Prime 1 Batman Who Laughs versus Soups. So Prime 1 Batman Who Laughs versus Soups. These are two good ones too. I'm gonna go for Soups. Cash.
Superman.
Brenton.
I'm actually gonna go Batman Who Laughs. There's something about that Superman face that doesn't sit with me.
Eddie.
Batman Who Laughs.
Wow. Pudgy.
Son of Krypton.
Rashid.
Batman Who Laughs.
All right.
Superman.
Bucky's Superman.
Yeah.
All right, I got 4 for Superman and 3 for Batman Who Laughs. So Soups goes next. I thought that'd be a lot harder. That went by quick.
I think it's with those two. It's either you like it or you don't. It's pretty clear cut.
Hulkbuster. All right, you guys. Next round is Sideshow Thanos versus XM Hulkbuster. I'm gonna go for Thanos. Ash.
I would like to use one of my power-ups and rotate back to me, please.
Brenton.
Well, since Thanos beat transformation, Hulkbuster. So
Wow.
Just to piss on him. That's
Wow.
it.
exactly.
Brenton the cock block. That's it. Perfect.
Jesus. Eddie.
This is the first one I've struggled with. I think Hulkbuster.
Pudgy.
Hulkbuster.
Rashid.
Come on, Rashid.
Hulkbuster. Quality is better.
Buck.
Think of that packaging book. Think of that exquisite packaging.
I don't know, like you guys. I don't look at that shit. I just take
I'm just messing with you.
and it's fine.
I'm just messing with you.
I know. I choose Thanos.
Dennis and Cash.
Thanos, man.
Dennis. Yeah, man, they beat us, Cash. It's 4 versus 3 on.
No, that was a tough one. That was a tough one because I do like this Hulkbuster.
I can't believe it came down to this. Prime 1 Soups versus.
Wow.
All right, let me get this thing ready real quick.
Wow.
Soups versus Hulkbuster. All right, I'm gonna go first. Soups, Cash.
See, I'm going off of what I could actually have, man, and with Hulkbuster.
Brenton.
Hulkbuster.
Eddie.
Hulkbuster.
Pudgy.
Superman.
Rashid.
Come on, man. I backed you with Storm. Come on, man.
This is against Hulkbuster and Soups, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Soups.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Buck.
No. Nah, that's the
Buck
right
holds the championship in his hands.
It's Soups. Get that nasty ass metal. I'm just kidding. It's Soups. It's Soups. Take away the Hulkbuster.
At the buzzer.
You know what it is. Also, once I saw that, I know a lot of people like Hulkbuster, but once I saw the War Machine, I love that War Machine. Is hot. I like it.
You like that more than the Hulkbuster?
Yes, way better.
Wow.
Way better.
Really?
Did you see all the weapons on that thing when Art did the review on it?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I just think when you need all those weapons, you don't know what you're doing, though. That's the thing. You need all those guns.
It just looked like he just, like it says, war tank. It looked like he has missiles.
Yeah.
He has like a Gatling gun. Then on the other arm, he has a ray gun. Then he has a hand with another laser on it. I don't know.
It's like a cover off a book where everything's coming at you. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you guys, tonight, Soups won. I'm not surprised. No, I'm kidding. Brenton, did you have who did you have winning this one?
Yep, should have won.
The first round.
Should have won.
Didn't even pass the first round.
Wow. Big rough crowd.
I was gonna say, you guys just don't appreciate it. You'd have to see it in person. I
do. I appreciate it big time.
I highly doubt that.
Nah, I gotta stand. I gotta stand by him. That Hulk transformation is a beautiful. I'm not even a super Hulk fan like that. But when I saw Hulk transformation and I got it in hand, I'm telling you that's the best Hulk out of beating even that legendary skill. But Hulk, that's my opinion.
No, I agree with that. I think it's the best Hulk.
Because it basically tells the story, you know.
Yes.
It tells it basically tells the story of how he began. There's no gladiator Hulk. There's pure rage. That's the Hulk that I always liked. I never liked the calm Hulk. I never liked the Mr. Fix-It Hulk. Just give me that Hulk that's ready to fight Wolverine and kill everybody.
Yeah.
But like, if it's so perfect, why did Ricardo have to cut off the back with the saw?
Oh, do you know that guy, Rashid? The guy who cuts the statues.
When I saw that you know, listen, that's his money, but that made no sense to me because other people have had custom bases made. So if he wanted to make an adventure line, he could have paid somebody to make a rock base for the whole transformation to go. He could have put Banner in the box, put the base in the box, and just in case down the line he wanted to sell it, he could. Now you can't even sell that statue.
Right.
That's a waste of money. Why would you cut that statue? Why deface it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a man with conviction.
That statue doesn't even count in the lineup anymore. It's destroyed already.
Right.
Hey, Ricardo, I'll take it. No kidding. Man. But yeah, man. Let's get into some pictures, yeah?
Oh wow, where's Cash? His blood pressure?
Yeah.
He's probably going to hug his Sideshow Thanos on throne right now, just so he can feel that loss.
Jesus. I'm really liking this one right here. She came out pretty nice.
Yeah, Huntress.
Do you think, Pudgy, do you think she came out too, like, anime-like? That's, like, the number one comment I've seen on her. Like, a lot of people are saying she looks too anime-like.
I mean, I see what they're referring to, but no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I always thought that Huntress was sexy, one of the sexy characters.
I think what contributes to that is the fact that her face is very simple, and it in terms of overall shape, it's just an oval. There are not any like breaks in the form, and that her cheekbones aren't like pushing to the side much. You can't really see her jawline to like break up that oval shape, and so that makes her face look very simple in terms of the shape. If you look at the Harley on the side, you can see her smile. You can see like the cheek, the muscle there pull up, and that kind of stuff helps like the face look more complex. On that statue, you're not seeing all those kind of details because of the mask is covering that up. So that could be why it looks so.
Huntress looks like she'd actually let me buy her a drink. She's real.
Yeah,
it's just.
Which one do you guys like better, the original one or this one?
I like this one.
I like this.
This one.
Yeah. I mean, this one's more sexy. I guess the other one, action. Yeah. I think Huntress, just by herself, she's always been a sexy character.
Is she underscaled?
She looks it.
I heard that.
I was looking at my.
There's something wrong with the mouth. Shapes. I can't explain it, but there's something with that mouth that I think it even got worse than what was like some of the complaints on Scarlet Witch.
You ever seen the Italian chick in person?
Oh wait,
Italian chick.
Gina Bag of Donuts takes offense to that.
Yeah,
she looks great. There's more pictures of her in a little bit, but yeah, this guy got it and looks.
That Catwoman really stands out. It's an awesome piece.
I think that Harley, that Hell's on Wheels Harley, I think that's a good piece also. I had it. It's a good piece.
I had it too. The portrait's amazing on that one.
Yeah. I know a lot of people is going crazy over that Prime 1 Harley, but I think this is probably the best one.
And Art got this Vader in. It's that custom one, right? Or is this Sideshow?
Sideshow.
Wow.
Sideshow.
I didn't know the saber lit up like that. It's crazy bright.
Yeah, getting that.
Look what Brent is missing out on.
He's grown up, but
it's coming. That Gladiator Hulk's coming, and that's going to be awesome to see in hand too.
This might end up being your favorite Hulk.
If only he had a shield. If only he had a shield.
He doesn't need that. He's got like regen. He doesn't need a shield like that.
No, look at him crushing that creature into the ground. That's great. How they did that. That's perfect execution.
He could have sliced it with his knife, or his sword, but
nah, his hands were good enough. Cash. That's why.
Oh yeah, so I saw this earlier today. It says this is a customer service follow-up. This is from Sideshow to a collector. It says this is a customer service follow-up regarding your account with Sideshow. Over the life of the account, we've taken many steps and blah blah blah. It's basically saying we're not gonna ship to you. We're gonna cancel all your orders because you've complained too many times of broken pieces. And this this reminded me of a certain collector that
dear Mr. Bourne.
Yeah,
too many pieces broken. It suggests to me like I don't know. Well, I read it and I took away that somebody's returned things way too many times, and it's probably not for breakages. It's probably more for QC complaints. You know, it's probably more for paint complaints.
QC?
I mean, like paint complaints, like, oh, these eyes are crooked or so on. I think if you ship me a statue and it's broken and I return it, you can't cancel me and say, well, you could do whatever you want, but you know, you wouldn't take that step if the guy's a good customer. But if this is a person who's always like, this paint app is off or these eyes are off, and it's like a constant thing, then they're like, you know what, we can't please you. So
I was thinking YouTuber.
Oh, you think so?
That's what I was thinking too, to be honest. I was like, they finally got him.
I'm just putting it out there.
Ooh, that's
What YouTuber is named Daniel?
No, that's
no. Daniel's the writer. It's Daniel
from
from
Sideshow.
Sideshow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's who sent it. Okay.
Yeah, but it's been a YouTuber that did a couple of crazy things that get over on Sideshow.
The
Gotcha.
Inhuman? Is that what we were talking about?
Yes.
Is he a god? No, this dude.
Crazy, man.
He leaped tall buildings in a single bound.
He could pick up that Thor with no problem. That 91-pound box.
Did his house ever burn down?
Oh, stop.
You don't.
Polly's hideout saying, "How did you get the screenshot? Was it a collector venting?" Yeah, I think it was. It wasn't venting, but he was saying that he saw it on somebody else's post, and I think it's good on Sideshow to like stop that from happening anymore. It makes us all look bad, you know. If we send something back, they're gonna question us like 50 times. Where
They got a pretty generous return policy, so for this to get this kind of reaction from them suggests that somebody's kind of been abusing that. Who knows?
But yeah, good on Sideshow, and
So they cancel your account once that you have done it a lot of times.
Apparently.
Well, this is new as far as I know. This is like the first time I've seen this.
Same here. Never seen this before.
Yeah.
Like you said, like, what do you have to do to get to this point? Like, this got to be like, damn.
Yeah.
I think if it was me, I'd never share this. Like, I'd be kind of embarrassed to a degree. I think.
Cooler heads prevail, so you never know the state of the person's mind at that exact time. They
probably want to get sympathy from the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
But even though they did some scam, they want to act like they're innocent. You know.
Just a heads up for everyone. Be careful.
Yeah, man.
But Buck. This is Buck's gem. Man, when you send me these pics, I love that little stand they did. You guys will see it. Of course, the Goku looks badass, but this is custom, right, Buck?
Yeah, it's custom. So it cost like $250.
It's not bad.
Yeah. But that's not like, all the heads are from Prime 1. The only thing that you get is the base or the heads, but it's pretty cool, Definitely felt like it, especially since I'm never selling this statue. At least that's what I believe right now. So, really happy with this piece. This is one piece I wouldn't want to see in a tournament, man, because I know there's too many haters out there.
First round, right? I'd be gone.
Look at Brenton. He got a little twinkle in his eye. Like,
no, I see. I don't judge like that. No, I go with what I think is quality, regardless of what I feel about the character. Like, I could care less about the Batman who laughs stuff.
Man. Thanos
I
got
voted
knocked
enough
out real
for that.
quick. I don't know. In that last round, Thanos got knocked out real quick. You sounded like you had a vendetta, Brenton.
Buck is you're projecting, Buck. You're projecting.
Oh, Brenton remembers what he said.
So it's you got to have a short-term memory to be a collector, right?
You gotta want this life.
But just in case no one knows, this is Prime 1 Studios that did this, and the switch outs, instead of giving you did they give you stands for the switch outs?
No stands.
What?
Yeah, no.
It's a missed opportunity.
And it's a quarter scale that cost $13.50.
Wow.
And they're just like, nah, you sort that out yourself.
You sort that.
Keep him in the
you
box.
did, man. You did great.
Yeah, I couldn't keep him in the box, man. The moment I saw this was being produced, bought it. It wasn't even a question. I was like, price didn't matter. Yeah.
But they want you to keep them in the box and then roll it down the hill to see if the heads break.
Nah, I don't believe in that kind of stuff.
Silicone.
That's a fairy tale.
Look at that Pokemon and all the evolutions.
Oh man, look
Dude.
what Razor has done.
Steve, you gotta get that clip from Pokemon. It's, who's that Pokemon?
Oh.
Every time we show an anime.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
amazing.
I'll get it. But it's really cool, Buck. Thanks for sharing this one. Oh, and you guys see this one? This one's from Tweeterhead, the bus.
Skeletor.
came out really nice.
Yeah, that looks really good.
That's Tweeterhead right there, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That
This is like $1,000, man, and it's so good.
Yep.
Great price.
Yep.
So I never saw the back. Oh, that looks cool too. The teeth look really great. But the back is really cool too. They added an extra piece so it holds. That's.
Oh, nice.
And this is
That's
for cash
nice.
right here.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Fred.
Yeah. Hey,
badass.
real talk, man. Shout out Tweeterhead. This is amazing. Shout out to them over there, man. David Iago and freaking Emma Carfong, man. This is amazing right here.
Oh, this is Emil Carr, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I could see it.
I wish the hood was more. I wish the hood was sculpted though.
Mm.
I can hear that. At least the good thing with this is that because it's life size, it can sit properly. You can make it sit properly on this, and the material isn't too heavy. But definitely sculpted would be nice.
I think they didn't, so you could take it on and off. I think that's probably the only reason why they didn't. Is what I would assume anyway. But I feel you though.
Was there portrait switch outs?
Nope,
No.
just on off hood.
Okay.
Smiling skull and smiling skull.
Yeah. You're taking a selfie here.
He-Man.
Freaking Thor does it the best. You witless fools.
Yes.
Oh, and
What's up? I wasn't gonna say.
oh, okay. This one came out pretty cool. This is Prime One Studios, right?
Yeah, this looks
Ghost.
amazing.
Yeah.
What video game is this from?
Ghost
Is
of
this from video-
Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, I thought it was from Onimusha.
Onimusha.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was from.
It's a great game.
No, this game's beautiful to look at. So for them to capture it in this statue,
I can't
They
wait
did
to
a
play
great
it when I get a PS5 again.
How's that coming along?
So far, nothing yet, but they're supposed to be shaking loose from what I'm seeing online. There should be some more arriving.
I guess like you guys that play this game, does it do it justice? Like, does it look good to you guys? To me, it
oh
looks
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great
Definitely.
portrait.
Especially the colors and that fox. You guys know about that in the game, so
They did.
Like there's so many leaves falling on the ground and swirling around that
Yeah.
like the way they incorporated it into the statue, it just looks so good.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of the game. Like, because all the petals are always falling down, like, in the game. So it's pretty cool.
Who made this piece, Steve?
Prime One.
Prime 1.
It's a Prime. Okay.
I think is it sold out? Do you guys know?
I don't, doubtful. It just, like,
Doubtful?
it just started
Wow.
shipping, I think.
This looks great.
Yeah.
I think people are just getting this now, so I don't think it can be sold.
It's cool.
an animal that doesn't look bad, right?
Yeah.
Iris in the eyes.
Yeah. So this Friday, our guy John's gonna be unboxing this beast. Cash, will you be doing the same thing, or you gonna be doing?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to like unbox it and then John has to unbox his, and it's kind of But then I'm like, I don't want to wait till Friday, but then I don't really mind waiting, so it's like, whatever, man. I'll probably, I don't know.
Do it tonight. Do it tonight.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Do it now.
After you
Come on.
unbox it, Cash, like, after you unbox it, just like so we can prove John wrong, put an egg inside the box and roll it down the hill. That way you don't have to risk the statue.
Nice.
In fact, no, put the egg inside a Ziploc bag. The egg isn't gonna like spill over, and then put it inside the perfect XM ball.
That egg is guaranteed to crack.
If you really want to see John have a panic attack, do your unboxing on Thursday.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Do it Friday afternoon. Be like Friday at 6.
Do it at the same time, 5 minutes before his starts.
You know what John's gonna say? That's my fucking statue.
That's right.
Dude, the reason why I'm not gonna do that is because I already freaking know. Like, dude, John will be so fucking heated, man.
John will turn like mafia on you.
John will be like, I don't even care, it's YouTube.
No, man.
Oh,
nah, I'm not sure.
This came out really cool. I don't know if you guys saw this. I think Luke got this one too.
I think so. Yeah.
This looks really, really good with the cable right next to him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of apocalypse now. Bren's only looking at one thing.
I know that Hulk in the background again. It's just like
what about
another one with
Daredevil? Yeah.
Daredevil next to him.
That's a nice pair there.
Nah. Pass on the Daredevil. Save your money, Brandon. You're spending too much money.
It pairs really well with Kingpin and Spider-Man, if you ask me.
Look at him. He's already telling you to get 2 other statues. See, I'm trying to save money.
Oh, I got this for John too, but of course, John was mentioning like this Hulk behind the quarter scale ones looks great, and I think it does, man. Like whoever put this together looks really good.
And I know he has the Thor. Does he have the other 2 as well? Do we know?
No, not yet.
No, I mean the old school. The
quarter
old school.
scale
These are the old
ones.
schools. I know he has that old school Thor. I wonder if he has the Cap and
I'm not too sure.
and Iron Man too.
Rashid, you picking this one up?
Nah.
You seen the Screaming portrait, right, Rashid?
Yeah, I've seen all the portraits. I mean, I like it's a good Hulk, but I'm staying away from that 1/3 the legendary beast because I had the Magneto. I didn't know what legendary beast was. I thought that was a 1/4 Magneto.
Gotcha.
Once I found out it was legendary beast, I canceled it.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone ever notice the Ant-Man? Like,
yeah. It's cool.
Hey, let them do a blade though, Rashid. Let's keep it real. Let them do a blade.
If they do a blade, I'm definitely getting it.
In 3rd scale, I'd want it from XM and quarter scale. Damn.
But you want a Snipes blade or you want a comic blade?
Oh, not Snipes.
I want a comic blade, but I wanted to. You know, they've been making blade. You know, they make blade, but they put a little Snipes in it.
Yes.
Yeah. And the modern. Yeah.
You need
Yes.
Do I want a movie blade from the movie? No, I really want a comic book blade. I actually have a custom blade already though.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one too.
For Vision?
Nah. I got one coming. Okay.
That's one Sideshow. If you're listening, Blade. Hello, Sideshow. Luke Cage. I've been waiting for a Luke Cage longer than I have a thing.
I want a Power Man so bad.
What's that?
Sideshow did Blade versus the diorama. He did Blade versus Dracula, and Martin Finale did that one.
Is that
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah,
probably.
Hey Steve, check your messages quick.
Okay. Let's see. But yeah, I'll check this really quick.
Like they even did Loki versus Thor in a diorama with Sideshow.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah, those are very small though when you see them now.
1/7, yeah.
Yeah.
The best one was Hulk versus Spider-Man though.
Yes.
Nah, that's expensive now.
There was also one Cap against a Red Skull. He's about to smash.
Yeah, right.
I remember wanting those so bad when I saw them. I was like, look at this, because they got action.
So since we're doing this live, I'm going to show this real quick. Brenton got a cool picture.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's probably going to be about Hulk.
No, actually, it's for you.
Pokemon. Oh, wait, what?
It's a picture from San Diego Comic Con, but
this
it's
Sideshow.
Look at this,
Oh,
first
man.
perspective.
Screw this company, man.
Oh, but I like that pose though.
Yeah,
I do like
nice.
it.
It's nice,
Wow,
but
what's
you
up with
know,
the building?
why is the building going up his ass? Like,
Forced perspective
To
is what
keep
they.
him to keep him afloat.
They could have done a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I think this forced perspective on all these buildings on all the Spider-Man pieces, even the side lot. I think it's a big mistake. I don't think they should have did that.
Yeah, it's Sideshow art director.
I expected it, but it's still so disappointing. I really wanted a Spider-Man. I really wanted one.
Yeah, I remember Buck was talking about it for like weeks, or for the whole week actually.
Like you guys saw Venom and Carnage. This was an opportunity. Like they could have just kept Gwen and Miles alone, shit together, and they brought Peter into it, man. Bullshit. Fuck. I'm sorry.
That's right off. That's right off that Eric Sosa sculpt. Exact same pose.
Looks good, man. I think
It does.
The Spider-Man looks really good. It's just you ruin it with
Like,
the base.
why didn't they just put them next to a giant wall? Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
They could have put each one of them next to like either a Manhattan or like on a lamppost or wall, and then they could have made them all fit.
Right. You would think a character whose nickname is Wall Crawler, right?
Exactly.
But they won't put him on the wall.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, and you know what? When I see those buildings, and I love, I'm a graffiti writer and I like graffiti, but that's what I think of when I see those perspectives of those buildings, and I don't, I don't feel it's necessary for that.
Yeah.
Give us an alternative base option, then see which one sells the most.
They'll be stuck with a forced perspective city.
Lots of dented boxes for a second.
Yeah.
Right.
If you guys showed me that picture before, before I was defending Sideshow earlier, that wouldn't have been. We wouldn't have had that conversation.
Hey, did you guys read this one? This is a base that deserves to get cut.
Yeah.
Ricardo, where you at?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
That's an L.
What do you guys think of this?
It looks sick.
So their new announcement was this Brock, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks good, man. I know.
Was that a new announcement? Was that what they were focusing on? I thought this picture was just there for more of the customability or customizing the base to your liking. I thought that's why
it's supposed to be where you could switch it. You could turn it around and no will be off his on the other side. No's not on the other side of the base.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you can cover up the holes too. No pizza box hole. No stupid wall.
Oh wow.
Make the statue perfect.
Yeah, Jay actually said you can display that wall off to the side. So there's going to be like a stand that you can like flip that wall around so you can see the back of it and then display it at the side of the base.
Jay and Brenton are good friends right now. So,
yeah, right.
He has Brenton on speed dial.
Yeah.
As per John's request.
Brendan's like, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet?
Right. I fear my days are numbered in that LBS group at this point. They're going to be like, this
you're asking the
freaking
questions,
guy.
man.
A
lot of
Brenton,
people aren't asking.
don't make me pull this car over.
That's cool, man. Yeah, and I got this one just to show you guys like how it
Now
looks.
that looks good.
Yeah. I can't wait to see this painted, man. I love the white spider on his chest.
What are you hoping for? Something glossy or something more matte, semi-matte?
I want matte. If I were to get it, I like matte. How about you, Pudgy?
Yeah, I would like something matte, like with a little satiny sheen.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. A little sheen, but not super glossy.
I think if they do like a glossy black on the like veins or the symbiote veins, whatever that's passing through him, that would look cool. Be a nice contrast.
Nice contrast, yeah.
So like the XM original one that they did. That XM did.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is perfect. Nice to have a portrait without an insane tongue or ugly drool.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think he only has like one insane tongue, right? Like there's only one portrait out of the 4 where it's really crazy.
Oh man, gotta give props to LBS. Like I haven't really been feeling the LBS hype until they said you could take off the wall. Like honestly, that's them thinking, okay, we have this idea, it's a big idea, and like, oh, we want to execute it, but at the same time, not everyone might like it, and so they give you the option to like not put it there. I appreciate that greatly. You know, if we had that with Sideshow's base on Spider-Man, that would be nice.
This reminds me so much of Amazing Spider-Man 374 cover that Bagley did. I just get that vibe off of it. I don't know if you guys know that one.
You said the forbidden artist name.
Well, that's who it's supposed to be, but like that gives me tons of vibes in this statue.
Sorry, let me get you really quick.
I can see.
Oh yeah, man! If they painted that color, that blue and black,
yeah, that's one of my favorite like Bagley covers that he did for Amazing Spider-Man. So,
are you picking out covers to display with it, Brenton?
I already have this, so it'd be easy.
Oh, there you go. Boom.
Yeah,
that's cool. But Jay also, I don't know why he put this up again, but he said the premiere edition or the premiere one is it comes with the stands, because I think people are forgetting that it comes with it in case you want to show off the torsos. Do you guys think he showed this again because people are worried about not using the torsos, or do you think he just posted it just to post it?
Could be sustaining the hype, you know.
Just keep some traffic flowing.
Yeah, because then people will be able to they don't have to leave these in the box and just have that ultimate hope
display.
Yeah, display.
Man.
And I think that would make people want to buy all of them also, you know. But now you can display it.
Yeah. Jimmy, our guy Jimmy showed this one. This is a classic, what's his name, Vision Sideshow, the classic base and everything. The cool thing he did was like he put it next to the new Scarlet Witch. I think it looks pretty good together.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, the colors definitely pop on this, like crazy.
Yeah.
Is there some editing done to this photo? It seems like.
Yeah, he like. He
blurred out the background. Yeah.
But congrats, Jimmy. I know he was looking for this one, so he finally got it.
Yeah, they look really good together.
This one's pretty funny. Jonathan put this up. You know, everyone. Oh, I love this piece, but he decided to put Darth Maul right in the middle, just to play. Yeah. But oh, and Cash, man. Cash has like I didn't see an episode today, man. What happened?
Bro, you know the rule, man. If it don't interest me, we don't film it, man. We're not trying to get likes and views. We're just trying to have fun, man. So if it don't interest me, then I'm not wasting time.
Got you. You're gonna get this one right here. I love what they did with this one. The floating what's it called?
I do like it. I like the fact that it is an older suit and it's not the, you know, I guess you could say more heavier set Boba. But that Yoda's hot, man. The Yoda's hot.
Yeah, I like the Yoda way better than that Boba Fett.
Yeah,
man.
Hands down.
I'm not a fan of the Boba Fett and Carbonite because I don't like that the way Boba Fett is like leaning on the Carbonite.
Yeah,
and that's not his persona. To like he's taking a selfie,
like a trophy. Yeah,
he's always on point and on some gangster pose. He's not leaning on it like, yo, look, I got the win. Nah, that's
like a picture next to his car, you know.
Right. Like, do you have any pictures of them showing him leaning on it?
Yeah, it'll come up in a little bit.
The Yoda, like though, it lights up. I don't think the price point is gonna be too bad. I think that's gonna be a nice one to pick up.
Yeah, I wish it was life size though. That Yoda was life size, that'll be definitely. But Yoda is like, I like the Yoda.
Yeah.
Do you guys like the green on it? I think the green came out too light on it. I think it needs to be a little bit darker.
I like that green.
No, I think that reminds me of Empire so much.
Yeah, I like to see the wrinkles in his eyes too.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be Empire, Brenton.
Yeah, it's clone.
Well, if it's supposed to be clones, but that's where the color just reminds me of more.
Yeah.
So how
do you guys like to see that, like as silicone head with glass eyes?
No. Glass eyes, yes, but no silicone.
hiking up the price there.
I don't know. I don't know how they could put like glass eyes in resin. That's why. Actually, they could.
It wouldn't be glass eyes, but like when you look at that's why I like the Grogu, because the Grogu at least is like plastic, kind of like glass eyes, other than being painted. So I would rather glass eyes in resin than glass eyes in silicone.
No, I'm saying I don't think that's possible. Like, not. It depends. Actually, it is. It is.
No, you know why? Because ECC did it. They've done
Yeah.
and they did a study and they got glass eyes.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
And our boy Luke actually got the better one.
Yeah, this looks so good.
That looks like fabric, but I think is it sculpted?
It's all sculpted.
Yeah, you see the fabric texture.
It's a great texture.
Like you're talking about, like, yeah.
That's sculpted or fabric?
Sculpted.
Are you sure that's sculpted?
Let's see. Luke's in the chat, so
I think he's in the chat still.
Looking at the panel lines, I think it's sculpted.
I love that portrait.
The ones, the panel lines on the thighs.
The abs make me think it's sculpted.
Man, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Oh, there you go. All sculpted.
All sculpted.
It looks like fabric because they did really good with the texture.
See now, I'd like something like that from Sideshow. Hello.
Yeah, man, and it's like it's not hard for them to do. Like they just don't do it because it's not their style, and that bothers me.
So he also took a picture of the back, which I really do like too. Like they didn't have to do all that. That looks crazy.
Yeah, that's hot. That's hot right there.
This is a fan art piece, I take it.
Sideshow. I'm kidding. Yeah, right.
The fuck? Make my heart skip a beat.
But you know what?
Like, what?
If they would have put this out with this type of bass, man, come on. They'll get love. They'll get a lot of love.
Oh yeah.
Man, check this, man. This guy can like look like he's levitating, and like he can still have a dynamic pose. He need to have his ass up like a perspective base.
Yeah.
And I love how Doc Ock's arms is coming from the back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right to the floor.
It looks great. Congrats.
That's like
Luke.
a perfect storytelling base. Like it's just.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Oh, you know what I just noticed? It's like how it breaks through the bottom part right here. That's a nice effect right there.
It's breaking right through the window.
Kind of intercepting.
Yeah, that's.
Tentacles coming up through the floor.
See the concrete bits that's coming out as he breaks through it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's amazing detail right there. I feel like I'm watching a movie scene or something.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it like the Iron Studio one? Because I had the Iron Studio one where they had the big tentacle coming out of the ground, coming through the window.
I think that was Sideshow that did that. The window one, didn't they?
Iron Studios did it.
Iron Studios did it? Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, Iron Studios did that one.
Well, Luke.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm jealous.
Oh, man. I wanted to bring this up because I kind of want to watch this. This looks good. Have you guys seen the preview to this one or the trailer?
No.
Yeah.
So it's like Predators, but like, I think, is it a show, Brenton, or is it a movie?
It's a show. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was a show.
It says original film on the bottom.
But I thought it was a show.
That's what I thought going in.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu, so that's what I was thinking.
You got
looks
some
like it's
backstage.
Yeah.
it's
docking.
It's a movie, but it's on Hulu because Disney owns Hulu, and now Disney owns the rights to Predator. So
really,
yeah, they own everything.
Oh shit!
Well, look
What
at
happened
that
to
20th
antitrust
Century
laws?
Fox on there. You see that 20th Century logo there? They kept that. That must be for like their older adult stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Right above the words "prey," it says 20th Century Fox.
What's up,
Disney
Mark?
always pulls that crap. I don't know if you guys are aware. Do you remember Miramax? Like they did some of that. Kevin, that was Disney owned, but Miramax was just the adult stuff that didn't want to be associated with Disney, so they just named it Miramax. And
same thing. Also, Touchstone Pictures was Disney.
Yeah,
you see a lot of movies, Touchstone Pictures, and it was just.
You guys see what Mark says in the private chat?
No.
You guys were stumbling around. I had to jump on. Oh. Come on.
What up? What up?
What's up?
Mark?
What's up, man?
Darth Rashid, what's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Celebrity right here, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Time to get into the memes. I thought this was hilarious. They announced the XM. NBA
yeah, I
James,
can't unsee this now.
Yeah. Man, the internet never fails, right? They did this like within a day.
No.
It's like insane.
That brings back so many good memories right now.
Man, shout out to what's his name? Richard something. Nova.
Oh, who posted this? Yeah.
Richard Ryder.
Yeah, Richard Ryder from the Nova Corp, man. Shout out to this. Shout out to XM taking a daring stab at something, man. But that classic XM Archangel was coming home, baby.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking about other girls, and he says, "Do Transformers have car insurance or life insurance?" This one made me laugh like crazy. A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he returned to evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. He betrayed and murdered your father. Partly false information. Check out in the
Yeah.
I started getting like all these things like when they were voting and stuff. So I was like, "This is I don't want to be a problem. You won't be any." As it would turn out,
I wish I could.
Would in fact be a problem.
I wish I could do his voice. Morgan
I can't
Freeman.
do his voice. I wasn't even gonna try.
No, but I could hear it. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's it for the memes. There wasn't too many, but yeah, these are pretty funny. Did you guys see this? I don't know about this one, you guys.
That pose kills me. That's like the worst
Thanos,
pose.
He's going ready for Thanos.
That's what I said. Yeah, like he's preparing for Thanos on that one.
He's strike. No, yeah. Looks like he's starting a ballet pose. Kinda.
Yeah, that.
He's not. He's certainly not.
That pose
you wore that suit for 2 movies, and that's the pose you come up with. Like,
yeah, that's pretty lame.
Wait, what scale is this?
I'm guessing quarter scale.
This is
Oh yeah, that's probably why they're not trying dynamic stuff with it.
Rishi, what do you think about the hair? Like the what's that hair called? The
rooted hair.
Rooted hair, yeah.
I don't like this piece. The way he's posed looks like he's giving himself to somebody.
Yeah.
The way he says
It's so true.
Oh,
I could hear almost. I could hear like Michael Jackson. Yee-hee.
oh,
Wow. Is this really half scale? Wow.
Yeah. This is half scale.
Yeah.
yo, those arms at half scale.
I feel that if you're gonna do half scale, they should have put him in like a more action pose than.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to sell like Tom Holland's face.
Oh man, they never do half scale in action poses. I feel.
He looks like he just had a tooth pulled. Doesn't his cheek look a little puffy?
Yeah.
He
You
just
think
had
they would
denture
have him,
work.
like crotch down, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, something better than that. That's like the worst decision.
Yeah.
Who makes these decisions?
That's a flex. The art director saw somebody flexing in the mirror at Planet Fitness and decided that would be a good pose.
Yeah.
Guy's checking his abs.
Like Iron
This doesn't
Spider
scream
pose,
No.
Spider-Man to me.
Where the legs are propping him
no.
up, and he's like in a kind of sitting crouch position.
This is what
Even
happens
with
when
the-
Iron Man is your dad.
Oh man, single on, you know, and like Iron Man came in and he messed him up.
I'm kind of worried about the hair. Like you gotta like brush that thing every day, or
Really? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't get into like
Yeah.
combing your hair like a doll, man.
No. If I can't comb my own hair, I ain't gonna be combing no damn statue hair.
I mean, you probably don't have to comb it. It just stays in place after you set it up.
Yeah, but I still feel I'll have a doll if you got
Yeah.
big hair.
Yeah.
Look,
I
even-
think it looks weird though.
even in the production photos, the hair is like a mess. Come on, man.
Oh, you gotta have it tussled.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
Have my daughter sit down and comb it, be like, you know what you're doing.
That's all. That's silicone, right? The face.
It's silicone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what are y'all opinions on silicone? Because I don't know, depending on where everybody lives, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that down the line it might be a problem.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
with you
my.
there.
I don't know for sure, but you know.
You know, CFO, right? Enchan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The guy. Yeah, he says it's silicone graded, and when he touches it, like he did, or when he sees it and what he knows about it, he said like he's not worried about it at all. He says even with like humidity in Indonesia and those countries over there,
Mm-hmm.
probably be worried if you leave it outside because like it'll degrade faster. But the collectors are going to be getting this. It's going to be in a like, controlled environment. So
Yeah, but let's see over time, because I remember there was I know they did a Jabba the Hutt. It wasn't silicone they did. I forgot what was it, latex, and it started cracking. So you know, and I'm not saying that's the same material, but silicone, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it holds up over time. You know, wait till we get a couple years out with all these silicone pieces and see what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, like, how's it gonna hold up in Arizona? You know?
Yeah.
Do you have?
I mean, like
AC, you know, constantly, you know.
the oldest one I know is that Queen Studios Thanos they did with the silicone portrait.
Right.
People had to put like makeup on it, and then like people started saying like it started sweating or started like doing this ripple effect on the face.
They had to put baby powder on it.
Yeah. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. But
do you think that's too much to take care of your statues? Be like, man, I don't want to.
You
I
know,
already have kids to take care of.
I don't know why they went that way anyway, because I don't know if you guys ever saw the Men in Black from ECC. It looks like also, and they didn't have to use silicone. They could have used resin.
all right, they're calling it next level, so I don't know.
Rashid, do you mean the ECC one where the head opens up?
Yeah.
The face opens up?
Uh-huh.
I thought that was silicone. That's crazy.
Nah, that's all resin. And I have that piece, and I don't have to worry about nothing cracking on that piece at all.
That's awesome.
And you got that? Dang. This is with a little alien in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Maybe that's just how they're trying to set themselves apart from everybody else. This seems to be a queen thing for their larger pieces.
Hey Eddie, you're a movie guy, right? Like, do you like this one?
I'm with you guys. I don't love the pose, and I'm not a big fan of the. I like to see a silicone piece in person, but I'm not a fan of the idea of. And I don't like rooted hair. I've never liked with Hot Toys either. I didn't like that. It always looks like hair plugs to me. So.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, the suit looks great. Like they did so.
Off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the suit definitely looks great,
Like
but like
it's graying in the front.
too soon, Brenton.
It's because he just saw the box office for Uncharted.
Right. Mark, do you like this one? Are you gonna be getting this at all?
Nah, I'm good.
That says it all.
I don't do human faces, man.
Tom isn't exactly menacing either. I don't know.
This is a
He's
false
like,
Spider-Man, anyways.
What do you mean we're out of cookies? Wow. That's what that face says. What do you mean we're out of cookies, Mom? You told me you went shopping.
This guy. You know how there's a what's it called? A Wolverine collection. There's like a.
This looks good. Look at it.
This is crazy. I didn't even thought about this.
I like this though.
The one on the right. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Yeah. I never saw this dog.
Look at the
before.
dog.
Yeah, what's up with the...
That's awesome.
Puggos.
I really like this bus back here. I don't know where that comes from, but that's a really nice one.
Probably 3D printed.
Yeah.
3D printed. That looks really
probably.
good.
You think he's getting the Thanos one?
Probably. The person named Sharon, so it's probably it's a lady, probably.
It's a really cool collection, though.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks great.
Premium formats.
Set.
The one with the frog in the mouth looks weird.
Are these supposed to go with the statue that they did?
It's three. They're selling the. What's the price point on this?
So you're just getting.
You're getting three pieces.
Just get Baby Yoda 3 times.
Premium format. So you're getting quarter scale Grogu times 3.
Yeah, Grogu's tiny to begin with. Like in quarter scale, he's gonna be really tiny. So that's why I'm guessing they're gonna give you 3 of them. But it kind of is crazy that they're.
I wonder how much it will be. Probably pretty cheap.
If it's more than
No,
350, I think it'd be.
They'll probably get you for like 550 on this. They'll be like,
Nope. I'm pretty sure it won't be that expensive.
Nah, it's gonna be it's gonna be like 250, 300.
The other Baby Yoda is like 375, and that's like life size.
Yeah, 1-on-1 scale.
And it uses silicone.
Yeah, I don't know.
How many inches you guys think those were?
These guys?
Yeah.
Like 4 each.
You think 4 inches? Damn.
Oh, 5, yep.
No.
5, 4, not more than 6.
I'd say 12 inches for each, right? If how tall do you think Baby Yoda is? Is he like
scale.
36 inches?
There was like a quarter scale one with the Mando. You know the Mando?
You think he's 24 inches?
If he's like the size of a human
life
baby, because
size?
Mando would hold him. He's like as big as your forearm in real life.
So maybe like 6 inches.
Wow, did you guys read this? Why didn't you guys tell me this? If I'm spending this much money, I'll put the silicone into. All right, I'll take that off. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Well, that's the last time Luke was allowed to tune in. Thanks, Steve.
Wow.
Oh man. Sorry.
This looks awesome.
So Boba Fett. Then I got this picture right here. This is the one Rashid was talking about, where he's like too relaxed, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I like this piece, but I'm not a Star Wars guy.
If he was like standing up straight, I would, think a little different. Boba Fett's not supposed to be relaxed like this.
It kind of seems out of character. Like he's more business-like when he's.
Exactly. He's not. This looks like he's too relaxed, and he's
Yeah.
even when he was in Jabba's palace. If you notice, he was always on point. He wasn't he was never on relaxed mode. Never.
Yeah, he's paramilitary. He's like,
Right.
This
So
feels
when
more like a Han pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Now, if they would have made him hold both hands on the gun and he was standing next to it while it's floating, then I would like it more.
That's the thing, though. The only reason they did that pose is because of the floating
for
carbonite.
support.
Engineering, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That's probably a bar right here.
So they kind of lost the character when they were doing the art direction with this one.
Right. And the reason why I feel like he's supposed to be definitely on point is because this is an Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett on. So when he was walking to his ship, he was watching out for anybody trying to infiltrate him.
You guys think this is hollow?
It has to be. I don't know. It's gonna be made out of something very light in order to, because the pose as well. It's not like it's even standing up straight or it's with the knee like planted. So it's not a very stable pose on its own, even without the wall. So the wall is gonna have to be very light, and I don't know. Leaning concerns are definitely there in my mind.
Cash, what do you think?
I like it, but see, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier with like, new collector versus old collector. So somebody new to Star Wars like myself, I'm thinking, this is pretty cool. I like how he has on the older outfit. I like how they're showing Han and Carbonite versus not really sitting down and thinking like, okay, in the movie, he didn't do this, this, and this. So somebody like Rashid is like able to kind of like dissect it more. And I think that's where they get those cells that we were talking about earlier, is the new person not really going into detail like that versus somebody who is in detail is like, yeah, I think it's cool, but because I know this is something that would ever happen, it's not a mythos. If it was mythos, it'd be like, okay, maybe, but I feel you. So that kind of makes me like think about it now. But besides that, I like the fact that you're kind of getting, I don't want to say two characters because it's not really a second character because he's in Carbonite, but I like it. Like I said, for me, I think the safe place for me is just to get that Yoda, man.
You know what? You just made the list.
You're on Rashid's list now, man. Nah, it looks cool. It's premium format too. It's quarter scale. It's gonna be huge.
Is there anyone who's going to get this? Maybe Eddie, but Eddie's gone right now.
I mean, I'm gonna say no, just because, like I said, obviously, like, and now that's in the back of my mind with the fictional movie part, but then also like the leaning questions, and like that's like what's making me stay away from like that Zatanna, for example, and that's why I say just still going back to it. Like I would get the Grogu PF set. I think that's pretty cool, and I would also get the life size Yoda or legendary scale Yoda.
I wouldn't worry about the leaning because I know I've had that Superman call to action for a while now, and I've had no problems with
just
that
by looking at
statue
this,
leaning.
They got a rod that's going through that leg all the way up to the body. So
yeah, that's what I was guessing.
I think it will go, since that whole thing is sculpted. I think it goes all the way into the chest. That whole rod.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you would like to think, but like you never know with Sideshow.
Man,
but
the Sideshow way.
But let's keep it
This
real.
is the way.
They're probably going to make about how many of you think they probably make about? Maybe about 3,000 of these. So they don't want that type of blowback. So they're gonna make sure that rod is keeping that effect, because remember, it's all about keeping the effect of that the carbonite float.
But like, what about that? They did that X-Men, the Wolverine, the premium format Wolverine. A bunch of people had leaning issues with that one, and that's a Captain Morgan pose. This dude is like standing straight and he's like leaning back. So I would say I don't trust it. I would wait for it to come out, let people have it for a while, especially since it's Star Wars. They're gonna make a lot of it, so I don't think it's gonna sell out. So you can wait, see what other collectors are saying, and then you can make your purchase. Then that's what I would do for this, because I when it comes to like really crazy poses like this, I'm not gonna be quick to trust Sideshow because they have a history with that. I've owned a Sideshow piece that leaned and then it broke, and like I can't sell that piece to anybody. It's just the Sideshow I bought and it's gone for good.
Yep.
Cool. They also, I don't know too much of this character or Vox Machina, but it's one of those, I think, like, look at the cape. I love the cape. It's going to look good, I think. That looks sculpted, so.
It's a Dungeons and Dragons character that was made for, like, a podcast, D&D, game.
Looks cool.
I think this is probably the only one that looks nice out of the ones they've made from the show. The other ones look a bit cheap.
Like Kratos.
Yeah, discount creators.
Discount.
I don't know who this character is. Is this God of War or no?
No, it's not. It's from
No,
the same
it's from that
thing
same
as the,
show.
as
That Vox Machina or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Vox Machina.
Thanks for correcting, Buck.
That's crazy. They also showed the 6 scale. What's this guy's name again?
Cat Bane.
Bro, if they did this in 1/4, y'all who got that custom would have been so hot. Possibly, y'all have been hot. Y'all have been like, oh shit, I could have saved some money, man. You would have been F the ES.
Nah, bro, you know that's not custom boys rule. They're talking about how
No funny cash.
What's up, man?
That's why I like the NYC Cat Bane. You know, he's still keeping that price.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody been ready to beat that one yet.
That looks cool though.
Yeah, 6 scale. Is it a figure? It's a figure.
Yeah,
right?
it's a figure.
Okay.
They had a figure for it. So.
They've been doing the Clone Wars, and I guess, they just came out with Anakin and Obi-Wan, and the figures look nothing like the photos that they were showing, and they actually took those photos down now.
Jeez.
And then they just replaced them with the actual figure photos because they were so bad.
But there's no reason why Sideshow didn't come out with him. They should have been. This should have been one of their reveals.
Yeah.
One for Cat Bane. Why wouldn't you not make that?
Yeah, missing out a lot on this one. This would sell, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's the same company that does the perspective base.
I know. It's like they need to sit in there and be like, who's ever given these ideas, do the exact opposite of whatever that idea is.
They intentionally don't want to make something you want. That's what it seems like. Sometimes it feels that way.
This came out of nowhere too. Jade. This is from PCS though. It's like 1/3 scale Jade from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Fatality.
It looks good, but it's just like I don't know when this game came out last.
This is like the classic costume.
Yeah,
you know,
classic.
The last one that came out was 11. You know, it's still big in the fighting game scene. It's one of those classics.
Yeah, it's cool. They also showed this one. I'm too familiar. Is this also the same video game?
Nah, it's J. Scott Campbell from that Fairy Tale line.
This is Maleficent.
Yeah, this looks like
Maleficent.
Is it? Yeah.
The Evil Queen.
They called it Evil Queen.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool line. It's a pretty cool line if you into that type of stuff, like the Red Riding Hood one and the Alice in Wonderland is pretty cool.
Oh, is it that one? Those look really good.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay. I like that.
Is this from Snow White or Sleeping Beauty?
Sleeping
Maleficent
Beauty.
Okay, but they can't call her Maleficent because that's for Disney, and so they call her Evil Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys ever seen this one. It's a medieval Spawn. I know people were talking about Samurai line, and I guess the next guess was going to be medieval line.
Nice.
And
Is this an older piece or this is new?
I think it's an older one. The guy that posted this was I think he was selling it.
Bro.
Look at that violator. That's really cool.
I think my favorite is Gunslinger.
Look at the Todd.
Are you reading that book?
Todd McFarlane.
Nope. I don't like.
And our boy Terry, King of Lighting.
Yeah. If only it wasn't a Seahawks fan.
But yeah, man, his lighting is always on point. Look at this thing. It looks like a freaking museum in here.
Oh, look at the pieces at the bottom. Look at the lamp.
Right? Yeah.
Looks so cinematic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really cool collection.
Well done, Terry.
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, then he put up these shelves. Like, I have these shelves, and I can't make my lighting look good on this thing. Jeez.
Terry's like, I spent too much time in the Florida sun already. I'm gonna use blackout curtains in my house.
He's gonna be in the cave. Cool out in the cave.
But good job, man. This looks excellent. Yeah, it looks really good.
It's got the Mass Effect, Halo. What other games are there? Hey, this is like Mass Effect, Halo. Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, BioShock at the top.
Ah, yeah, BioShock, and then you got Borderlands, Claptrap, and Psycho. Nice stuff.
Oh, this is pretty cool. The Joker. Did you guys never see this one before?
What is this?
Queen Studios.
Queen. Is this the quarter scale Viper?
I like this one.
It's the artist edition.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, but this one,
I love
where,
that
like, they were
pose.
talking about the leaning, right? There were pictures before of one leaning. But I don't know if that's I don't know if it's.
I thought they fixed that though. But this would be my ideal pose from that movie if I had this Joker. If I had a Ledger Joker, this is what I'd want it to look like.
The eyes look a little too black for me. He looks like a raccoon. Like, lighten up the eyes, make it a little more messy.
Yeah, but it's still pretty good.
Mine would have been the hit me pose. Hit me. Come on, hit me. That's the one.
I think what I want to see from him is, like, you know, the thing when he does, where he licks his lips, really fast.
Oh yeah.
I want to see that expression on his face.
No, I like
this looks
more like showing me a magic trick.
My father was a fiend.
Make a pencil disappear.
You guys think of the box? I love the box.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Everything's presentation.
Premium.
J&D, man, where are you at?
I think there was some issue with because the whole idea was that it was supposed to be painted by an artist called Viper or his team. And then there was like some shadiness there about it's not really him or something like that.
It's his
I
team.
can't remember. It's his team.
I think the wording
came out and said it was all Viper. Like Viper was doing every one of these, and then they had to like backtrack a little bit and be like, no, it's actually Viper's team. He's overseeing it.
Yeah.
And then people were upset, which is reasonable, honestly.
Oh, what's
Looks
up,
good,
Arch?
What's up, Arch? And that plaque, you know, that also adds to the premium feel.
Oh yeah. Yep. And can't unsee it now. Space Jam.
Yeah.
He's about to dunk on you fools. Defense, guys.
Yeah, it's a curious pose to put him in.
It is.
Yeah, I think they should have just did the one arm punched out and the other one throw it back.
Like a flying, traditional flying.
Yeah.
But you know, they already knew people wouldn't buy it, so they just wanted to make it look worse.
This is good. This guy's a crazy collector. I don't know if you guys ever seen this guy.
Wow, look at the background.
Damn, the
Look at the background. Holy shit.
Yeah, he always be dancing and stuff. That's crazy.
Around these, I'd be like, no one touches anything. You know?
He even has the custom Omega Red on the right.
Yep.
Oh man,
that's a dope statue.
Yeah.
Talk about cleaning day.
Probably uses an air purifier, so he doesn't have to. This is too much.
Is that the XM Catwoman?
That is, yeah.
I think it's the prototype he was saying.
Okay.
Still looks
like
good.
The face looks good.
Yeah, I got this coming in 6 scale.
Oh, nice, man.
Congrats, buddy.
That's a good pickup.
I could do without that cat though. Like, get rid of that.
Just put
Yeah,
it
that's a
in
little bit of a
its
touch.
safe.
This is only made in 6 scale. That's it.
6 1/4.
quarter.
Okay.
But the 6
She
scale
also-
looks as good as the quarter scale. Like they put detail on it, so you're not missing out.
And there's an alternate pose too. You don't have to have her on this safe. You can have her where the money bag is.
Yeah, and she has a
can
different
swap 'em.
portrait where the
Oh, you could
mask
put
is
it.
off.
Or you could put her standing next to it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
but those cats look fake.
Let me see the cats. Let me
Yeah.
see the cats again.
And I remember
The cats look down here.
they made a big deal about now they made the safe functional so you could open and close the door.
Yeah.
So you could take them cats and toss them in the safe if you want.
Oh,
Man, they just. I wish they'd stop doing that for Catwoman. Like, we get it. She's Catwoman.
But you know
it's
what?
Not, it's not gonna stop. There's gonna be at least one cat with every. Not every one, but like most Catwoman statues. Like I feel these days have one cat.
Shout out to Sideshow. I don't think there's a cat on theirs.
Yeah, that's what I thought of.
But do you think they got the idea for the safe from the Black Cat premium format? Remember the first Black Cat?
Probably. I remember that one.
She had a safe next to it.
Yeah. You know, he's a burglar, so it makes sense. But
Yeah.
at the same time,
Cat burglar.
yeah, I think that's Bruce Wayne's safe.
Oh, because she got the pearls around her neck.
Yeah, and then there's some other stuff. I think there might be a Batarang. I'm not sure. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, the pearls. You know, that's his mother stuff.
It says Gotham City Pink. It's pretty cool though. Like
Yeah,
Paji was saying, this is like you could close the door if you don't like it, or you could like
Yeah.
get this, put the stuff around it any way you like it.
Why is Bruce Wayne have
I like
laptops in a safe?
He's invested in gold. The economy's
still like-
rocky, so he's
Or-
invested in gold.
Or are those something else? Are they like jewelry boxes? Like,
That's where he
has, like,
keeps his
diamonds
Glock
and stuff.
17.
That's where he keeps all his Bitcoin.
His Glock. His
Oh.
Glock's in there in the gun case.
Probably has like
For when-
NFTs in there too.
Oh god.
NFT.
Yeah, Keeses is right. How could Steve sit there in this cat slander? Basically saying,
Hey! You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's wrong.
I feel like the closest not to looking too weird is the Bermejo cat. Like the Catwoman Bermejo. The cat on that base looks the least abnormal out of all the Catwoman cats. Yeah.
You said that is that one that looks like the one that's abnormal.
Like all the cats on the Catwoman bases, they always look weird. They look. Yeah.
even in the Tweeter head one, that one looked funky to me. And,
But
like,
this
I like
pose right
that.
here, this angle right here looks kind of hot, man.
I like it too. Yeah. Do you guys like the purple suit?
I
I do. I don't mind that.
I prefer black, but I think this is the first time they've done it in a way that appeals to me in a statue.
But this is when she had this is when she had black long hair, so I'll take it.
Plus, I like it. The little pop it'll give on the shelf too. A little color
yeah.
among all the dark Batman stuff.
And they announced this one too. Yeah. Anyone looking forward to this one?
I got the custom one, so I don't need it anymore.
The custom one with his wife next to him?
It's a Goblin Queen. It's actually his clone. He cloned her, but yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But the difference is, Sideshow. I'm sorry, XM. I already know what they're doing with this. The cape. The cape is the most intricate part of Mrs. Sinister. And the custom, whoever designed the custom, they made it just like the comic book, where it's every strand. Where this, I don't know if this one's gonna be every strand. It looks like it's about 3 pieces: the top, the middle, and the bottom part.
I could see that.
Yeah, I thought the cape laid together more, where this looks like it's too separated.
This one?
'Cause I don't know if they like peg in different spots. I thought it flowed together a bit more than that.
But remember, each strand is supposed to be like a wild cape. So I guess to make it easier for them to do production, they got the top part that you see going into his back, then the middle part, and then I guess further down that whole other part.
Yeah,
strings, but all the top of each other. Well, hopefully we get more pictures soon. I know they got that store, so we'll take some pictures there.
They need to do Bishop. That's what they need to do.
Can you imagine?
I need to see my symbiote Spider-Man before we start getting all this shit in the store. Show me the symbiote Spider-Man XM, please. Please, I've been waiting for too long.
Oh, they're doing Superman. What are you about to say, Pudgy?
No, the sideshow symbiote Spidey doesn't float your boat book.
Oh yeah,
it's good, but I want to see what XM is doing because it looks super crazy from the teaser that they showed like a while back. It's like it's coming off him and it's making a massive silhouette above him, and like I don't know, I gotta see that before I commit to one.
Gotcha.
So they also did this. I don't know if you guys saw this one already. The XM Superman.
Yeah, this.
That's not Superman.
This portrait's off. Yeah, I'm with you. He's got Superman's hair, although the curl is a little. The Kryptonian curl usually was like a little lick. It was just like a little, not a big hunk of hair.
Little spit curl, more centralized too.
It looks like a calm Punisher.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I cannot see it. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this one, man. Like they're doing old school, I guess, Justice League, but this. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully, swap out looks better.
Yeah. People were saying the eyes stick out like really nice.
They are nice, yeah.
Oh, and someone put this. So I think Luke got this one too. This a custom Apocalypse with like 8 different switch outs or 9, I guess.
They look like I don't know, man.
Like cartoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with. I'll stick with the XM one.
It's like they did cell shading or something on them.
The one in the top middle almost looks like you remember Mr. Bill on Saturday Night Live?
Hulk version.
Oh no, Mr. Bill! It looks like clay a little bit.
It looks like a SpongeBob character. What's that one?
But it's really well done.
Clip that Steve plays.
Oh, is it Squidward?
You what?
No, it's like you what?
Yeah, that's it. Same color shade. Yeah.
Damn. I think my favorite is the middle right portrait. Yeah,
I kind of like the Egyptian one. The Egyptian one looks.
That one looks cool. Yeah.
I think it was painted by, at least the prototype was painted by Lewis, right?
I saw Lewis paint it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Luke says 8 portraits on the deluxe version. This is different paint to most of them. ES on this version was 10. Wow. Jesus.
That comic book cell shaded, no, the cartoon cell shaded version.
What's up, Eddie?
What?
I thought you just came back. As soon as I put it into this thing, it looked like you just slipped back in. Nah, but yeah, that was the last of the pictures, man. But whew, crazy night, man. 3 hours.
Good stuff. Went by fast. That didn't feel like 3 hours.
Happy my headphones survived. What were you saying, Brendan?
I said it happened. I don't know how it happened.
You're a fraud, Brenton. Don't speak here. Like now, your name is only Brenton, no Parker.
Oh, look. He was hoping for a smooth transition, and now you just threw it out there. I think he's undecided on his direction. He's the artist formerly known as Banner.
Man. What a shame.
Not a day goes by.
But yeah, let me let you guys go. It's already 11 o'clock here. But Brenton, you got anything coming?
Nope, nothing coming in. So
yet.
That's a good thing. 1 week free. So
I know.
That's good, man. That's cool. Cash, I know you got your LBS store. You're like, what's it gonna be? You're gonna open it tonight, this Friday?
Nah, man,
Friday,
I'm getting
that
ready
Friday.
getting ready to go to bed, bro. So or no, I gotta actually watch something with her, so I'll probably do that. But I mean, if I don't open it tomorrow, then I'll wait till Friday. So yeah.
Don't let John know, but okay. That's cool. Rashid, you got anything coming? The infamous.
Oh man, nah, I just got my last two in, and I got my two more payments to this light size Han Solo and Carbonite. So
Jeez.
I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but most likely it's gonna go into the storage unit.
Just put it on the ceiling, like looking down on you, so you could have it in your.
Supposed to be a heavy. I don't know how heavy it is, but I know the base is heavy. I don't know. Let's see.
But Rashid, thanks for joining tonight, man. It was
Yeah,
great to
man.
have
Shout out to
Yes.
all of y'all, man. Y'all got a
Yep.
good show, man. Shout out to all of y'all, bro.
Appreciate you.
Thanks,
Thanks
man.
much.
Pudgy, how about you, man?
No, that's same stuff. Waiting shipment from Tweeterhead as before. Nothing new. No new purchases. All good.
Gotcha.
On standby.
And Eddie, Ed, and Eddie.
Nope. I got nothing. Not until there's stuff that's like estimated July through August, but I think it'll be closer to like September when stuff starts shipping. So until then, no, sir.
It's a good group of boys. We're all gonna die together out here. You're a good group of boys to die with. I'll tell you.
Someone. Buck, how about you, man?
I got a custom Spider-Man like black suit coming in
Wow.
on Friday.
Wow. Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah. So like the producer is like the fastest I've ever seen in terms of production. Yeah, like we'd only paid one payment, and then out of all out of the blue, just like, hey guys, production is done. Pay me the rest with shipping.
Jeez.
The shipping was cheap. It was just $150, and it was for air shipping. So that's why it's coming so fast. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's good news.
Yeah.
Cool. And Mark, how about you?
I got nothing, man. Just chilling.
It says you're unretired till 2023.
He's worse than Brady.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
You can't leave the game, Mark.
Yeah.
We need a clip from Godfather. I thought I was out. They pulled me back in.
Exactly. Or just.
Now you gotta want this life.
that one always does it. But yeah, let me say good night to everybody. It's 11 o'clock here. We're 3 hours in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And thanks everyone for joining, and I'll see you guys later.
Take care, folks. Peace.